Oh, wow. That virtual camera thing is weird, isn't it? It's like reversing the image.
Oh, interesting.
What the heck? Why is it doing that? Well, anyway, I'll just turn it off because you'll see me on the Twitch stream.
Yes.
Okay, let me just stop that. Stop it, virtual camera. You stop that right now. Okay. All right. Switching the screen here. And now I turn on my microphone. Good lord, those alerts from Stream Elements. I thought I fixed them, but apparently it did not. So, I don't know. Just being a punk. It's like everything in my life right now is being a punk to me.
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. You ready to go live on audio here? Actually, I think you're already streaming in. I'm not, so I'll turn on my mic. There's my mic. All right.
So it just sounded like I was talking to myself.
It just sounded like you were talking to no one. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, we're fine.
That's cool. I do
but
that
you
all
didn't
the
say
time.
much
Don't
anyway.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, I'm still learning. I'm still learning Twitch. Oh my god. They literally just came in and interrupted my stream. I don't even know.
No respect. Get no respect.
I got no respect here. What am I? What am I? Rodney Dangerfield? Oh, thank you for posting in Discord, Red. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing good here. We're doing good. All right. Let me bring up your screen. And should we just get started? Should we start 4 minutes early?
Start whenever you want to start. You're the streamer and you make the rules. Hi, Clark.
I'm so used to being like, okay, Red, it's your decision.
Right?
Right.
It's not though. It's your stream, not mine.
Oh my god, it's my stream. Why is it my stream? What the hell is happening? Hi, Tabby. Hi, Clark. Hi, Allie. Hi, Allie, my princess. Oh, so nice to see all of you. Okay. All right. We're going to go straight to interview screen and hopefully things are okay and working all right. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Clark. I need all the hugs today. All right. Let me go. Let's jump to the interview screen here. Thank you, my
I've never seen my logo so close up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so close up. It's so big. I've never seen it so large. That's what she said.
That's what we all said, actually, that day. Okay. Let me go to interview screen here. This is not my ideal setup, by the way, guys. Oh, well, thank you, Allie. I do appreciate that, and so does my dick. Okay. Here we go. We're starting this off real well here. Okay. Interview screen time. Boo. Hey, we look all right. We look all right.
We look okay. I love the little graphics. They're so cute.
Yeah. I made that one for you a long time ago, I think.
It's so cute. It looks good.
That was back when we were still doing things on Renegade there. Hi, Weeby. Oh my gosh. Aw, thanks, Clark. This is the first time ever. I don't know. Is this setup okay? Like, is this working for you guys? As you can tell, I'm still not completely moved. And this is not my ideal setup, guys, by the way. Because I'm on a couch right now and like my leg is still messed up, so I'm on a couch and I'm just like resting and trying to make this work as much as I could because I need like
it's the bisexual dream. Love that, Allie.
It is. So I I had to do this today because it's my birthday. It's a special day, and there's nobody that I'd rather spend my birthday with than Red. So we're starting this off with the feels. We're starting it off.
Happy birthday, Neo!
My broadcast partner! Hi, Aaron. So glad that you're here. You have family visiting. Okay, well, thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you were able to stop by, though. That's so cool. Okay. Oh, there's my dog. There's Willow. She's barking.
Little Ruffs.
Willow is barking.
Oh my god, Clark. I love that.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Clark. I'm all for this. All right. By the way, guys, I do have I have emotes now, and I have like points and stuff. Which, by the way, if you get the point title reference, then you're a fan of William Gibson, like I am. Okay. Neuromancer and other such things. Johnny Mnemonic also was his. Well, shall we go ahead and get officially started here?
Let's
First
do
of all,
it.
How's the sound? Can everybody hear me okay? And can everybody hear Red okay?
Is it crisp?
Is it crispy audio?
I'm only saying this because it's stream, but can we turn down Red? Am I loud? Am I screaming? I'm so sorry.
Red's so loud. Oh my god. Red, why are you so loud? My god.
I don't know.
God. Okay, let me turn it down here. Okay, say something. Oh shit.
Something scandalous?
Yeah, say something scandalous.
No.
There we go. No, I fucked up.
Is that better?
Is it better?
Like I'm loud. Same though.
That's better.
Same though.
Yeah, I mean, I like them loud too. Yeah. All right. Oh, thanks, Jacob. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay.
Sorry, I'm having eyeball trouble.
I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit nervous because, I haven't done this in like a month and a half or more than that, honestly.
Been a bit. Jeez.
It's been a while, and we will definitely talk about that as it goes on. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Clark. Yeah. And Jacob, of course, saying what we're all thinking.
Thanks.
Yeah. I like the wig, by the way.
Listen, sometimes you gotta pull out the wig when you don't feel like styling your own.
You gotta pull out the wig. I understand completely. But that's a really sexy wig, so it's all good.
I love it.
Okay. I know you guys all know me, but in case there's any other people just lurking around or whatever, if no one knows what this is, my name is Neoplasmic. You can also call me Neo. Basically, this is the Meltdown. This is the premiere episode of this little internet live stream, talk show, Twitch, whatever thing that I'm doing. I've had this idea for like... Ooh, we got biddies! Clark, thank you! Oh my gosh, that's the first time!
Clark got his biddies out for you.
Time, Clark, you have burst my biddy bubble. So to speak. Oh my god! Oh wow, I put that in the wrong place. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna fix that. Hold on. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna do some on-the-fly tech work here. I'm gonna just put it up here somewhere. It's fine.
Right over our faces.
Right over our faces, yes.
Love it.
Well, over your face, actually, but that's okay. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Listen, you're supposed to have alerts over your face. It's just part of the
deal. It's part of the stream dream.
It is.
Okay, so so basically, yeah, what this is it's a little internet live stream talk show kind of a thing. We're gonna dive deep into whatever it is that we feel like talking about today. Since this is the first one, so we're gonna just be like, whatever the hell we want to do. Oh my god, look at those biddies!
It's so perfect.
Thank you, Clark. Jay Shugs, there you are, man. So I'm glad that you're here, man. And is it Spiegels? MMA? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But I'm a bundle of nerves right now. I'm so sorry. Basically, free for all at RPC. Yeah, exactly. This is basically free for all. It's a little bit of free for all. It's a little bit of mental health checkup. We're gonna be talking about that because I have a lot to say. and we're going to be talking about just like pop culture, and we're also going to be talking about the lovely SomeBishNamedRed, who is here, right here on this side, that area, and
that general area.
That general area. No, but Red, I actually pointed in the right direction that time, so I'm pretty proud of myself. But Red, please tell them all about you and what you got going on.
Me? Oh no, I'm so awkward. It's really hard to do that. Okay.
Well, should I tell them about you? Because I can put it into so many words.
You could probably do a better job than me. I don't know. I'm a streamer. I do things. I talk at people. I post on the social media. Weird, chaotic, and I think something that me and Neo both have in common with our communities is that it's really important for us to create a safe space for people. And yeah.
Yep.
That's what I got.
All right. Well, let me tell you something, Red. I have known Red for 14 years now, just about 14 years.
Jesus.
And how we met was we were in a Buffy fan group on Facebook, of all things. And this was way back in like, what was it, 2010 or something? Like it was when I was working at Blockbuster Video, for God's sake. So it's been a while. And
stuck in my head now, thank you.
Yeah, I know, right? So anyway, since then, I mean, I've seen you do so many things, like just so many projects and things like that. And so like, what I've always wanted to do is just support you and just be there, standing behind you or at your side or whatever it is. Not in front of you though, because that would be rude. And also a trip hazard. So, basically I've just always wanted to just be a part of your journey, and you're a part of mine, of course. And so yeah, that's basically it. I mean, you are an amazing streamer. You've been doing this for over a year now. What is it, like a year and a half almost? And almost a year and a half now. And I mean, I've been with you since day one, and I'll always be with you. So you know that. You're my best friend in the world, in the universe, in the cosmos, and you're the person that understands me at a fundamental level. So I really appreciate you. We're starting with the feels. We're getting that out of the way, just getting that out of the way first. Allie, you're hilarious. Q, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Yeah, Jonathan, I'm gonna call you that because I probably butchered your username. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I mean, it's been a while, right, since anybody talks about Buffy and stuff. But yeah, we're big Buffy fans. We'll talk about Buffy for this.
I still think about Buffy all the time. So
all the time. I loved your take on the characters, and that's the thing that really like I messaged you out of nowhere. You probably didn't even know, like you had no idea who this fucking guy was, that
I did. I totally did.
And
because I remember thinking that your writing was really good.
Same here.
I feel like, well, you messaged about the Buffy one, and we started being friends, but then we got closer later on.
Yeah.
Through the little writing site there.
Yeah. So we had there was a site which I won't mention them by name because they're a little bit controversial nowadays, but but they post a lot of stuff that's like all like, well, all them woke people, all them wokers,
oh God,
is damaging our stuff. So I don't like to reference them that much. So what I'll just say is that I was writing for that site, and I was sort of in charge of the editorial side, which we got no promotion from the guy who ran it, from the guy who founded the site and ran the site. We got no promotion from him. So it was basically us just writing for essentially a very small audience. And, and then he was doing all his promotion for other things, which I don't even know what he had going on at the time. But anyway, regardless. So I brought in certain people onto that site to write for us. And Red was our Supernatural reviewer at the time. And I remember just I always enjoyed your supernatural reviews because I thought you had a very unique style, and I thought that it was so like it was so personal, and you always put in like little jokes at the characters and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff about Dean, of course, and a lot of stuff about um Sam and Cass. And so like I just always had fun reading that. So but eventually I think the story was, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but eventually like things happened in that particular site, and then you left and founded the iZombie fan site, correct?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
iZombie Obsessed. And the
Yep.
funny thing about that was when we were doing our thing, me and the guy who ran the site, and we were looking at Red's iZombie fan site, and we were just like, how is she doing all these numbers? Because we couldn't figure it out. As we didn't know about SEO at the time and all that stuff, so we didn't know about that. So like, and then I think you did. And you just and you had hit like a really good topic at the time too. Thanks a lot, Shugs, man. I appreciate you. And yeah, so it's just with that, I think it worked out like better for you than it did for me by far. Because I just ended up working there for like another year or so, and I say working there, I wasn't really working. I was just writing for them.
Free labor more than anything.
More like. And then all of a sudden they said like, oh, you're not doing a good enough job of like of producing content, and I'm like, really? Because I'm holding down an outside job to make money, and I'm like, at the time when I wasn't injured, and this was years ago, and it just so happened that like, I'm sorry if I'm rambling, it's just all off the cuff, that's why. But like, it's so funny to me that like, there he is just taking advantage of me and a whole bunch of other people. And yeah, Jacob, you can go ahead and give a hint if you want to. I mean, I gave some hints too, but you can go ahead.
I mean, does it exist in a spectrum that like anybody even knows that site? Like, is it even...
You might know the YouTube just because, especially if you know like the Snyder Cut stuff and all that.
Did he get a little traction off of the YouTube?
I don't know.
I never really cared to go back and look.
Traction, but not a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like I know that he hired somebody to do like SEO stuff. Yeah, so like he was starting to sort of understand what that is, and I feel like that was like so long after, but all he does is post like rage stuff, so that's the reason why he gets any kind of hints or any kind of hits and stuff and any kind of audience. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to adjust something here and it's not working. That's fine, that's life in a nutshell, right?
It's okay. Life as a streamer.
Life as a streamer. Okay. But yeah, so actually they had Zack Snyder on a live stream. They actually had him on their live stream, and he actually was like, I don't want to be associated with this.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
So I will give Zack Snyder major props for that, man. And I will also give Simu Liu, who also kind of went and criticized them. But anyway, I don't want to get too into that, but it's just that because I've gotten into that enough. But that's how we met, and that's how our relationship sort of solidified and stuff. And then years later, like we had remained sort of in contact. Like I always used to like just send you some messages and check up on you and stuff like that. But it wasn't until, I want to say like 5 years later that we became really close.
Yeah, I think we were both going through like let's call it like a relationship loss kind of.
Yeah.
When we started to get really close, and like you reached out to me and you were like, hey, I know sounds like you're going through some stuff. I've kind of gone through some stuff like in the same way, and then we were just like, yeah, these people suck.
I saw your post once, and it was about like, have you ever felt, it was something about your heart being like all like up in your chest or something, like it wanted to just explode.
So dramatic.
It was something like that. No, but but I understood what you were saying because I was going through something similar. So I was like, and we're
Yeah.
both dramatic people. And as you
The
can tell.
funny thing is, though, I think that also the issue is that we were both, you feel it deeper because I think we were both going through a touch of narcissistic
Yeah.
abuse. So, like, I want to say a little bit on your end, too. I feel like that's what that person did. Yeah.
I feel like that a
So
little bit. Yeah.
it was relatable. We both felt really heartbroken and we're like, yeah, I got a friend now.
Yeah. But I mean, it was just so funny because I saw that post and you were like, the funniest thing about it was that you said something about asking for a friend. And I was like, I knew that, and I knew what that meant, so I was like, I reached out to you, and you know, and then we ended up becoming really, really close through that experience.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I always say, like, if anybody ever questions me, I'm always like, you know, we're like war buddies because I feel like we've been through
For
stuff.
real.
I feel like we've been through trenches. Like
We
we've been
have.
through trench warfare, man. And that's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just something that I really, I just feel that connection with you. So, yeah, exactly, Shugs. Yeah, through our dark times,
Well
we can meet
said.
others who
Well
understand,
said.
become friends, shining ray of light. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Thank you for using my emote, by the way. little ninja
It's so
heart
cute.
guy.
It's so cute.
But yeah, so okay. Well, that's basically how we met and how we became really close. What else did I write on that little the list of topics? Well, why don't we talk about like I just watched the first episode. We're gonna shift gears now. We're gonna go pop culture a little bit here. And I just watched Fallout, the first episode.
What did you think?
I thought some good things about it.
Mm-hmm.
I loved seeing an actor that is a particular favorite of mine, Michael T. Williamson, in the end when they're talking to the ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
He was the African American guy. He was kind of the leader of that bunch of guys at the very end. And I was like, I know that voice. And then like I looked him up and I was like, oh, it's Michael T. Williamson. I was like, that's the reason why I know him. So I thought that ending was cool and mysterious and interesting. I'm not a Fallout guy. Like I haven't played through the games, which I know is like that's serious demerit. So I have to get on that. I got to play at least Fallout 4. You know, so that I can catch all the references and things. But I thought that part of it was cool. I was a little bit confused with all the stuff with the Brotherhood of Steel, and also I thought the CGI for the mecha suits, for the iron, what do they call them?
The power armors.
The power armor. Yeah, I thought that the CGI for that was a little bit janky, but it was okay.
That might be just a needing to play the game thing, because honestly, they didn't do a bad job. It looks pretty similar, I would say, to the way the power armor looks in game.
Okay, maybe that is. Yeah, okay, that's fair. It reminded me a little bit of the Cylons on Galactica, but I did like the Cylons a little bit more myself. But you know, as someone who hasn't really played through the games and stuff, I thought that the performances were all across the board good.
Yeah, definitely, I agree.
Yeah, special effects and that big action sequence, like 20 minutes in or 25 minutes in, was really good. That was a lot bloodier than I expected. But
I know, but it makes sense. It is a bloody game.
Oh, it totally does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect that, but it was cool. What is Allie saying? Fallout needs to figure out what logical closure point. Yeah, 26. Yep. Okay. I'm guessing that you mean that through like the entire show. I've only seen the first episode, so I was like, you know, it's okay. I don't know that I'm gonna watch the whole thing because it doesn't resonate too much with me.
Yeah, I think that Allie's right. I think that like, yeah, even the first episode, it feels very,
or a lot of
there's too much going on at once, and I get why they're doing it. Like I said, like there's a lot of things I thoroughly enjoyed about it. For sure, there's a lot of really cool, and I think that a big part of it that I like is the same thing you said, where the performances, the actors, they all did a really fucking good job, and like I really am pleased with how they did. there's just some weird shit that they had that I'm like,
Yeah, when they
y'all are just being silly.
when they cut to the Brotherhood, I was like, what am I even watching? Like, it seemed
Yeah,
like an
they cut to
entirely
it out
different
of
show.
nowhere. Yep, they're trying to add too much at once to keep people interested, I think, and it's actually going to be like less interesting. Like we could have followed the main girl was Lucy and like seen her when she was exposed to them instead of like doing all these other storylines. I don't know. Hi, Lucy.
Yeah, I agree.
It gets weirder. Also, like the cousin comment. I don't know why that bugged me so much. Why did that bug me so much? I was just like, why did we have to do this?
That?
Oh,
I didn't even
I think they're just trying
to
be funny because obviously if you're in a vault for hundreds of years like that, like people are going to start dating their relatives. But like we don't got to talk about it. Can we just not talk about it? Do we have to bring it up like that and make it like funny?
Why was that made into a plot point though?
I don't know. It's so weird.
After so many years of practicing with cousins, it just would be nice to have a real thing. I was like, what the fuck? What happened?
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
What was that about? And then they not only do that, but then when she goes and she's about to meet like her betrothed or whatever, and then the guy comes over to her and he's like, by the way, Lucy, I love you. And then she's like, you're my cousin, dickhead. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I was
oh
like,
my god, so about? Uncomfy.
Weird.
We're so glad you're in love with your cousin. We don't need to hear it.
That was weird.
Fallout got right into the dark and raunchy so fast, but like in such a weird way. I don't know.
Yeah.
They should have played out Lucy to the vault open.
Yeah, we didn't need the Brotherhood story that soon, I don't think, because I felt like, yeah, they should have just focused on Lucy, focus on something else in the next episode, and maybe just try to tie it together or something. But like, it was
What's the character's name again? The one that's like in the Brotherhood. The actor seems great, but I cannot stand that character. He's terrible. And then they're like, here, let's follow him. They start to follow him more. And like, I'm like, nobody wants this. He's terrible. Like, he's a terrible person. The actor's great. The character is just awful.
There was so Ella Purnell, let's talk about her because she plays Lucy McLean. Which, by the way, when they said Lucy McLean, Maximus, that's it. When they said Lucy McLean, I thought that was a Die Hard reference for a second.
For real.
Because I was like, wait a minute, isn't that John McClane's name? Like his daughter's name in the... Yeah. Anyway, so I was just thinking like, my God, there's like a weird Die Hard connection here, but then there wasn't.
There was not.
No. But, okay, so she is the voice, Ella Purnell, the actress, she is the voice of Jinx in Arcane as well. And I liked her more as Jinx.
That's really cool.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with the show. I don't even know if
it's crazy because it had a great response. Everyone loved it. And like, I just was like, it's okay. I'm pretty sure Aaron said the same thing that I thought, where it was like, it's just all right. It didn't excite me. It felt passionless to me. Yeah. That's what, it felt like it really lacked passion in the story.
I agree. And I also think that's, well, I mean, I feel that way about the Halo show, which is sort of this, it's like the equivalent to me of like how Fallout is to you. Yep. And like when I watched, but I mean, I think I hate the Halo show even more because it's so bad.
Because
and I mean, they did one episode alone in the Halo show that was, I think, an acceptable episode. But other than that, I have hated everything that they've done.
I feel like that's the general consensus, though. Everyone I hear talk about it says how bad it is. Like,
oh my God. I mean, first of all, even in the episode that they did that was really well done, too. Like, it was just a full-on action sequence on Reach, which is one of the planets that humanity has, gets attacked, basically. It's their, like, military headquartered planet. And it gets destroyed by the Covenant, who are the alien bad guys. But even in that episode, the actors, like the Master Chief guy and everybody, they're not in their armor. They're just running around in civilian clothes and they're just fighting. And I'm just like, as much as I like this, why don't they put Chief in his armor? Why don't
It's
they do
just
it? That's
silly.
his like iconic thing. And also, where's Noble Team? Where the hell is Noble Team? Reach is my favorite game in the Halo series, and they fucked it. They fucked it in the ass.
It's
Anyway,
laziness.
I'm just like, yeah, why are you even gonna? Anyway, it's fine.
Yeah, Shugs is right. When a show doesn't show character growth and passion behind it, it can fall flat. They really need to have. I think that's part of the problem with the Fallout one is not following the right characters. Is following when you're following like 8 different characters from the get go. Like people are like, I can't find anyone to connect with because you're all over the place. Suppressor.
Allie, I totally agree with you. Yeah. See, that's an interesting plot thread that they could have actually worked on a little bit more and expanded upon.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I'm so sorry about all the stream elements alerts in there because I tried to fix those, but apparently stream elements is being a bitch to me, which is,
It's just doing them too often.
Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, it's doing it too often. And I thought that I fixed it, but apparently I have to, maybe I got to go in there and nuke it and just try to redo the whole thing.
I do it so that it like happens, like you'll make the alert and you'll increase the amount of lines it takes before it triggers the timer for the alert.
Okay. I'll ask you about that later on.
Stream Elements is an attention whore. For reals.
Or as Brett the Hitman Hart's father would have said, an attention whore.
Weird.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's our take on Fallout. What I wanted to talk to you about a little bit was like, did you finish Arcane or Korra yet?
I freaking didn't finish Arcane yet, which I think we just forgot with the ADHD. I think we only had like 2 episodes left, but I was really, really enjoying it. It's a little dark, and I think sometimes that's what happens when we get into something that's a little dark. We'll be like, let's take a break and watch an episode of something else, and then we completely space to finish it. I definitely really enjoyed what I watched, though. It was really, really, really good.
Mm-hmm. And who is your favorite character on there?
Is it Vi or Vi?
It's Vi.
I've already forgotten Vi.
That is also my favorite character.
I adore her. Oh my god, she's so hot. Holy balls.
Yeah. She's hot and strong and like, oh my god. Yeah.
She makes me want to get buff is what she does. She makes me want to get all buff and start doing parkour. Getting buff and doing parkour just so I can look all hot like that when I pin girls against the wall and stuff. I don't know.
I'll bring the camera. Okay, so
like that's Neo's like little tagline or quote. I'll bring the camera.
All right. So okay, so what about Korra? How far have you gotten into that show?
I feel like second
season 1 or second season?
No, I think we're in the second season.
Okay. Second season, I will tell you, is a little bit of a slog.
Okay, yeah, it's been a little. Yeah,
it starts off slow, especially with all of this, like the spirit world stuff and all that. But it does pick up towards the end of that. The last 2 or the last third of the season, I think, is okay. Good.
It's great. Yeah. I love Korra. I love Korra. Every time I see Korra hate, I don't comprehend it. I cannot wrap my brain around the Korra hate. I don't know what orifice people are pulling this out of. Like, I'm sorry, just say you don't have good taste. I don't know.
It's because she's not Aang. It's because she's not Aang.
Oh my god, no shit. She shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like they're not supposed to be the same exact person. They're reincarnations, but they're not identical. Like she's got her own different personality. She doesn't have to be like Aang. We love Aang, but she's not him. Like,
yeah. But I did love the little. Okay, so I can talk about the spoilers for season 1, right? Like the ending part. Okay, so I did love that little cameo though of Aang, like the spirit of Aang.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that resonated so much with me because when I was watching that show, actively watching it, I was working at CVS in Hawaii, and I was like, and that job sucked.
I bet
it sucked, but I learned a little bit from it. I learned a little bit of because I used to work like OTC, which is over the counter stuff, so like
Mm-hmm.
medications and stuff. So I learned a little bit from like reading, just paying attention and reading labels and stuff like that. And just learning about it from there, just organically. Um, but like that particular show and that character of Korra, like not only did I have a big nerd crush on her because I did, but also just the fact that like she was so headstrong, like
Mm-hmm.
really headstrong. And when she got to that point of being just so like low, and I felt that because of the job that I was doing at the time, I felt like I was just in that same kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I really related to her. And I'm just like, I relate to her a little bit more than I do to Aang, honestly.
Yeah.
As much as I love Aang as a character.
Yeah, he's fantastic. But like you said, she's just got more of a personality you can relate to and connect with.
And she also is okay, Jacob, no problem, man, no problem. But I'm glad that you were able to stop by though. So thank you for doing that, and I really appreciate you, man.
Yeah, exactly, Lucifer.
Yeah, her character is a great contrast to Aang, and I think
Mm-hmm.
too that her struggle. I think her struggles are a little bit more like morally gray and a little more complicated
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why like it also resonated with me too.
Also, like, kind of something that I don't hear people talk about is like you have to understand that like the environment Aang was raised in is different. He
Very
was
different.
raised with the Airbenders. He's got more of that spiritual connection
Mm-hmm.
that makes him the type of character and person that he is, that you see Korra struggle to connect with. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's what's harder for her. That's what's more difficult for her. It's the, you know, the powers that are like more, I guess, I don't want to say strength based, because that still is, it's an internal strength, but it's like a physical strength thing more with her. And
Mm-hmm.
she is very headstrong and passionate because of that.
Which, by the way, I love about her. I actually really
Yeah.
do like that quality in her. And I think it's interesting too because, like you said, Lucifer, it's a contrast because, like, she was able to get all the other bending styles down at an early
Mm-hmm.
age. And then
Mm-hmm.
Aang was not able to do that, but he was able to do airbending
Yeah,
perfectly.
exactly. I think that's really cool and
Yeah.
interesting, just that reverse.
So it's almost like in sort of a hard style versus soft style kind of a thing because like Aang is so, he was very spiritual and he was very
Mm-hmm.
light and like, like you could see that in him. He had a spirit that was just, it was he soared above it all, kind of in a
Mm-hmm.
way because he was so
Exactly.
young and so positive. Um
That's
and
a
I
weird study, because I feel like, Allie, I be taking a lot of that. Like, I got a migraine pretty much every other day, and I
mm,
don't think I'm less empathetic. That's a weird study. Was
yeah.
it on men? Did they just do it on men? Because I think just as men breathe over time, they become less and less empathetic. Like, I don't think that's conclusive if you didn't include enough women in this. Uh,
Oh my gosh. Um oh
but
geez.
Emily, tell her to be careful though. Like, I find that
Yeah,
weird
be
too, because like,
careful.
do I take it regularly? Somewhat, yes. But I try not to. You got to be careful how much that shit you take. You're gonna ruin your kidneys. Like,
Yeah, it's really gonna ruin. Yeah. Oh, Tabby, I'm glad that you're here. If you want to go ahead and do the jokes, you can. Because
you're
this is the first stream that
welcome.
I've been on for like a month and a half, so I'm eagerly anticipating some of those. Um,
Empathy fluctuates.
well,
Depending on what.
yeah, depending on that, yeah. There's one part of Korra, by the way, getting back to the
Speaking of
topic
which.
here, which is that I cannot watch without feeling really kind of ill.
Oh no.
And the one part of it is when what was the dude's name? Tarlock? Was it Tarlock?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um
I think so.
It was Tarlock, and it was, oh, we got an ad break coming up in like 55 seconds. But anyway, it was Tarlock and the guy, the bad guy. What was his name? Why am I blanking on all these names? It's been a while since I watched Korra. But anyway, when they're doing the blood bending,
yes,
and when they do the blood bending to the wolves in the Arctic or whatever,
oh, I know, that's so rough.
I could not watch that. I
hated
hard time
it
watching that. Because they're like all whimpering and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot. No,
babies.
don't, no. I have a hard time watching that. I'm like, did you really have to put this in a kid's show? Like,
I didn't love it either. It was pretty rough.
That, but anyway, it's fine. They're okay with that, but they're not okay with Korra and Asami. Anyway,
yeah,
that's fine.
Talk about lack of empathy.
Talk about that. Okay, there's an ad break in 5 seconds, so we're not.
No, it's over. It's over in 5 seconds.
Oh, it's ending. All right.
Yes, it's ending.
Damn it.
And
okay, you're back now. So what we were just saying over the course of the ads was that like there's that one section where they do blood bending, that one scene in Korra season 1, and I was just telling Red that I can't. Like,
traumatized.
That. Yeah,
really so traumatized by it. Yeah, I feel you on that. I didn't like it either.
And they're all sad, and I'm just like, oh my god, why are you doing that? Why you do?
I hate this. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, but anyway. Apparently Nickelodeon was okay with showing wolves getting their, getting like contorted in weird positions, but they're not okay with Korrasami.
Vecna style, but we can't do the gays. I can't do that. Don't get me started about queer baiting. I will.
I know.
Go on a rant.
I mean, look, when they do the blood bending to the people,
we're fine.
Except when it's people that I like, then obviously I'm not happy with that. But I mean, when they did that, I was like, okay, that's at least like, I don't mind that.
It's a people. It's not an animal.
Tabby, you are awesome, and we do appreciate it.
Allie.
So, it's Allie. Allie's just doing all.
Pixie.
Oh my gosh! Yay! All right. But yeah, bloodbending is super creepy.
It is. It is.
How do you combat that? I mean, really?
I mean, you see them kind of fight it off a little bit at a couple points.
Like, Aang kind of fought it off a little bit, but he had to. He had to take the dude's bending. He had to put a block in the guy just to block his chi and all that.
Shit's crazy.
Crazy, but anyway. Amon was the bad guy.
Amon,
I don't remember his actual name, but I remember it's Amon, and it's Steve Bloom. I met him at the convention the one time. Awesome dude.
That's cool.
Yeah. So okay, what else? Lost Girl.
Oh boy.
One. Oh my gosh.
How far in are you?
I'm only 4 episodes in because of the move, but everything that I've seen, I've loved so far. I knew you would love it.
I absolutely knew you would love it. It's a great show. Good. It really is. And it's got the right amount of spice, and it's like they also have a reason for it looks good from my end. Maybe here.
I don't know. Let me see.
Maybe refresh.
I think I'm still on.
It looks good from my end, so yeah. Okay. No, I knew you would really like it because they have a valid reason for all the spiciness, so it makes it not weird. It's like, oh, yep, Bo's a succubus. I knew you'd love her and Kenzie and Lauren
and Kenzie and Lauren. Oh my god, those are my trifecta on the show. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm still getting
hot ladies.
I'm still getting used to. Oh yeah, always about the hot ladies, But I'm still getting used to what's his name?
Dyson, yeah. I think you'll like him eventually. He's a really good guy. He's a little gruff at first, but he's a good guy.
I call him Haircut.
Oh my god. You'll like Haircut, I think, eventually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
More of a Tifa Lockhart guy? Okay, well, yeah. I mean, obviously Tifa. We all love Tifa. Yeah, but so far what I've seen though, I really enjoyed on that show. I love the dialogue. I like the quippiness. I think that
I
they have
know
that
it's
down.
so good. I like I said, I knew that you would enjoy that too. Like I'm like these jokes. Yep,
Yep.
Neil's gonna enjoy these
It's kind
jokes.
of Whedon-esque, but like
Yeah.
it's got like that sort of, um goofiness to it in a way. But it
Mhm.
also when they do like solid character work, it's definitely like it's in place. You know what I mean? Like they're doing a
Mhm.
good job.
Yep.
Tifa looks like a marshmallow will kill you. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. We're definitely getting rid of that person.
Oh,
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that, ban.
well, anyway.
Okay. So oh, hold on, guys.
uh,
Hang on 1 second.
it's nice being able to ban people on other people's channels. It's so nice.
Isn't it nice,
Glaive.
right? That's how I
Glaive.
always feel.
I have the power now.
That's legitimately how I always feel about yeah, that's legitimately how I always feel about doing it on
It's
stream
nice.
here.
It's a nice feeling. It
And
really
in
is.
Discord. I was like, I get to ban somebody, yay.
There's so much power and
I don't know.
control.
It's just,
Feel like a god.
yeah, just gotta throw Mjolnir at somebody, that's all. Mjolnir. Meow meow. Meow meow. Gotta throw meow meow. But anyway, gosh, what else? What else can we talk about? Have you seen anything good lately? Have you seen any good movies lately?
I mean, I am obsessed with Has Been Hotel. That's a thing.
Has Been Hotel. Oh yeah, let's talk about
How
that.
much of that have you seen?
Oh, the whole thing.
You did finish it.
I
Okay.
finished it. I just didn't see Hell of a Boss yet. I didn't see that one yet.
I have to watch that one. I haven't seen that one yet either.
But I loved Has Been. Yeah, I actually ended
Yeah,
up
you
really
ended up
loving
really
it.
liking it? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how to relate to people on the internet that are like, it's such a bad show. They go on these rants.
What?
You know what? I honestly, like, I will sit here in my own platform on like Twitch or whatever, and we'll talk about things and we're discussing things. And sometimes we'll be like, I wasn't really happy with this. I didn't really enjoy it. But there's certain fandoms where people love to express how terrible a show or a person is and shove it right in your face. Just like as Neo likes to say all the time, like yuck someone's yum. They really love to fucking do that. They do. It has been Hotel and Taylor Swift. I don't know what it is about those two things. And I'm not even a Swiftie, but like for some reason, people who hate those things feel the need to scream it into your face like you're sinning because you like it. It's a really weird.
I think it
What are
really
you
is part
waiting
of it.
on? I'm
Well,
laziness.
I don't know. Is it because it's only on YouTube, right? The Hell of a Boss thing. I'm sorry, I'm grabbing the
Is
mic
it? Is
because
it only
it's
on
like
YouTube? I think that's what it is. The fact that it's on YouTube, and I have to go over to YouTube to watch it versus just clicking a button on my TV.
you can
Like,
use
fuck off, assholes.
you can use my
Like people
YouTube
do
if
need
you
to
ever
try.
want to, because I got the premium thing.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, so Luna and Millie. Okay, I'm gonna watch that. I need to watch it. But yeah, I
Same.
love Has Been. And who did you say I'm like? I'm like the Keith David character, right? The bartender guy.
Husk. Yeah, I definitely feel some husk.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. I
Yep.
get that because it's kind of like the world weary guy who's
Which is
always like,
really funny because I think Angel Dust reminds me of Alice.
so much.
And I ship them together so
Oh,
hard. So
I love Angel.
this makes sense.
And the funny thing is like I saw that guy, the voice actor for Angel Dust, and
Yeah.
he did like a live version of Poison at like I think it was like their launch event or whatever it was, and like it was just him and a piano accompanying him, and he just sang it, and that was amazing, and I
That's
love it, and
awesome.
I can listen to that recording like all the time.
So good. That song is so great.
Yeah, yeah, and that
It's
pianist guy was like he was going ham on it too. Like he was really enjoying himself. That was always cool to see
love
the
that.
musicians loving it. Um, and that guy's just a really great voice.
It's so obvious too that like all the actors in that put like a shit ton of passion into
They
their
did.
parts. That's why I'm like, I don't get why people are like so angry about how terrible they think it is. And they're like, oh man, some of the weird comments people have made on hating it. Like
That's so strange to me. I don't see
I
like even when I was not in the right kind of frame of mind for it, because I know that I told you that, where I was like, I'm not really getting it
Yeah.
because I'm not in the right frame of mind. But then when I was in the right frame of mind, like because of because of the move, basically that was the reason.
Yeah.
Just all stress from that. But like as soon as I was like, okay, I'm gonna relax now and just watch this show, then I was like, I totally understand what you see in it, and I totally understand why you love it.
People are
Um,
so weird. Their desire to hate on things that other people enjoy is so
it's getting to the
like
point. I saw this on like the movie guy that I watch. His name is John Campia on his show. One of his co-hosts was saying that like it seems like you can't even like anything anymore because like it's almost like you're
no.
scared to say I like this show because then somebody from out of nowhere, like an RKO out of nowhere, will just sit there and be like, what do you mean you like this show? It's a bunch of crap.
Yeah,
And
and then they'll go into like some deep thesis about why you shouldn't like it because liking it is
it's like,
evil. And it's like,
what are
are
you
you okay? For fuck's sake.
you need some
Like,
therapy, friend,
for
because
real.
like seriously, why are you doing that? Why that's
I
where I
feel
got
like
that's where I got the phrase from was from John Campia's show. One of his co-hosts, Chris Carr. She always says, "Don't yuck on anybody's yum." Like
I love
seriously.
it.
Yeah, if you like
Yeah,
or
or if you
dislike
dislike
something,
something.
yeah, even if
And
you
I think
dislike
that's the thing
something.
too. Like, yeah, even if you dislike something. And I do think that, like, when you dislike something, it does matter how you say it. You can
Yeah.
express that you hate it when someone's like asking you, or it's just, I can't stand how people have to shove it in other people's faces.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can just be like, hey, yeah, I didn't fucking like it. And I'm going to tell you why I didn't like it. And here's why. And that's fine, especially, like I said, in your own space. But like, these people want to scream in your face just
Mm-hmm.
because you said you like something about why you're evil because you like it. And it's crazy.
And it's usually on Twitter
It's usually on Twitter or TikTok.
or
TikTok's
TikTok.
pretty bad. TikTok's pretty bad with that too. They're
Yeah.
like, I have never seen so many people making long posts about why they hate has been, or like I said, Taylor Swift. I don't even know why I'm on that side of TikTok because like I'm not a Taylor Swift like lover or anything.
It's just
I'm
because they're trying to get
neutral.
clicks.
I'm neutral. She's got good music. Some of it's really good. I
Yeah.
don't love all of it. And like she's decent. She's talented.
She's talented. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's hot. So like
She is our new god, We must bow down. Because her team won. Her the team with her boyfriend won the Super Bowl, so that's why. Shugs, you can relate to me on this. You can relate with me on this one.
we don't need
Taylor
cringe
Swift's
wars.
team won the Super Bowl, and it's obviously because she is our god now. She makes the rules. We just all have to. It's Taylor's world, and we're just living in it. Okay, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, look, I listened to a little bit of Tortured Poets Department, and I was like, it's pretty good, pretty good, yeah, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm
That
sorry,
happened
Shugs.
too, yeah,
That was my
with the
team's fault.
tattoo. It's
That
one
was
of
my
those things
team's
where it's
fault.
like
That's the reason
if
why we
sh-
lost, is because Shugs was like,
it's
no, it
your
should have been the
fault.
Lions. Yeah, it's
Oh
my
my
fault.
God,
It's all
y'all
my
are
fault.
silly.
Anyway. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
Silly, silly. Oh no, I was just responding to Allie talking about how people talking smack on a tattoo of Emily's. Like, I think that tattoos are rough. I think that like I don't condone it or say that it's a good thing, but I think that people in the tattoo community can be very gatekeepy. And I feel like what people that have like a consistent amount of tattoos will often do when they see a tattoo that they feel is um how do I say it, like not done at the best level of skill for like, like line work or like, seeing some flaws in the general design. They feel like they're allowed to comment because of that. You know what I mean? When in reality, it's like, hey, if that person is happy with that work and they're happy with it on their body and they don't have any complaints, that's all that should really matter. But I do feel like the tattoo community is a little bit weird when it comes to that. And they will have a tendency to be like, hey, this wasn't done well because of this, and this. And like, I don't think that there's ever an opportunity to prevent that. I feel like the biggest thing, like if you're someone that's like, hey, I like how this tattoo is done, but I don't want to deal with the scrutiny, you should, in the future, ask the artist not to post it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that it was a bound and gag Snow White. from a stylistic standpoint, I can see some tiny flaws, but it doesn't matter. I have tattoos that have flaws. Bitch, I got tattoos with some flaws. Have you seen this thing? Like, it happens, and it's like, I still love it. I still love it.
I like that one. What?
Who gives a fuck? Like, they don't all have to be perfect. And if she loves it, that's what matters. I really like, especially like when you're, okay, so I do think sometimes like younger versions, but you can take a character like Snow White and be like, she's adult Snow White, calm down. And now we've made her schminky. It's fine. Like, it's art. It's not meant to be anything offensive or weird. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But yeah, you do run risks with things like that though, where people are going to be like, oh no, it's Disney done this way. You like tattoos on people at times?
At times?
I mean,
I pretty much like them all the time, honestly.
At times, huh? Swings out tattooed arm. It needs some more. My legs are also pretty covered. It's not enough. Tattoo, it'll never be enough. Which one?
I love it so much. The supernatural one.
Oh yeah, this is a great one. Yours are nice though, but like that's the thing. Like people's tattoos are personal. You know what I mean? Like, and you might look at it and be like, I don't like that tattoo. I don't like the way they did it. I don't like but like it's their tattoo, and if it makes them happy on their body, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Like people on me, especially women on my face.
Yep. With you, Allie.
True, Lucy.
Okay, here comes Tabby. On the Ark, Noah probably got milk from the cows. What did he get from the ducks? Quackers.
God, Tabby.
10 out of 10, Tabby. 10 out of 10.
You're the best.
We love you. See, that's why we love you so much. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's such a personal thing.
Like, it might not always be your taste, might not always be my taste. There's some tattoos where I'm like, they're not my taste. And I was joking with my friend Marcia because they like thin line tattoos. And I was like, fine, I'll just go off myself then since you hate my thick line tattoos. But in reality, like their preference is the little dainty, pretty thin line tattoos. And I tend to go for things that are chunky and thick and make me look like I will punch you in the face. You know, that's the vibe.
Which is perfectly fine with me. Also, I love the fact that you just have to do like the whole arm thing with that tattoo and just be like, because it's the gun show, you know what I mean? She knows what I'm talking about. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Rin, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry, dude, that I'm sorry that you're going through all of that, man. I know how you feel on some level, so yeah. I hope this things, return to normal for you, because I'm going through a lot of stress myself, and things have just sort of started to come back down from that. So I understand completely. I know it's different situations, but yeah, my heart's with you, buddy.
We love you.
We love you. We love you. You're the captain. So okay, what else? I was gonna talk to you about one thing. Gaming. Let's do games now.
Game time.
Games. Okay.
So what are we talking about?
So, in the words of Cody Rhodes, what do you want to talk about? So let's talk about the old fart.
The fart.
See, we can just call it fart.
Farty fart.
Yeah.
40 fart. The fort of fart.
About Fart Night, aka Fortnite.
The fart of the night.
The fart of the night.
Yes.
The fart of the night.
The fart of the night. Fortnite.
Ren is my second subscriber. Thank you.
Oh,
Ren.
did they did. Allie said they unarchived the tactical assault rifle. Do they still have the Harbinger or whatever? Not the Harbinger, the Warforged. Did they get rid of the Warforged? I haven't played in a couple days.
Dang.
I
Oh no, Ren, don't do that.
I logged into play Festival.
Don't do that.
Because we need that Billie eyelash skin.
The Billie Eyelash skin.
The Billie Eyelash skin. I bought her and I was like, I have to.
Dude, I want her songs and the dances and stuff.
Rin!
Holy shit, Rin!
Rin dropping bombs. Also, at the same time, I think my dog farted. God. So, are we selling Billy skins? I'll take 5. They have one on Fortnite if you get the festival pass. Rin, you're Rin. So cool.
Thank you. Oh man, I so don't deserve it, but I thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. You're the best. You're the best.
Rin, you're the coolest.
Oh, Tavi got one. Yay. Also, welcome in Radio Nuka. Thank you so much for showing up and for chatting a bit. I really appreciate that, buddy. Oh man, and Clark got one too. That's awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Rin. I really appreciate it, man. That's so right in the feels. Perfect birthday gift.
Rin's our hero.
Perfect birthday gift. Thank you. Thank you.
You're a subby.
Hey, Patrick. Yes.
Patrick's a good little subby.
Oh, well.
Miss Goosey. Neo might have ads turned down kind of low. Yeah.
Oh, Allie, maybe because you're a mod. That might be why.
The mods not get ads?
Could be. I mean, I don't know.
I just think maybe they're just less. Did you have the ads turned low?
Yeah.
Do you have them on the low end?
Yeah, I have them kind of on the low end.
What game on Steam do you want for your B-Day, Neo?
Oh my god. I you know what, Rin? I'm gonna have to let me think about that.
Speaking of which, you gotta download that game and input your code, and you gotta move in.
Yeah, so I downloaded it. It didn't ask me for a code, oddly enough, but it
will ask you for a code when you go to join a server. So just go like you're gonna join a random server. And then it'll ask you for a code. Yeah, you guys have to do that. If you don't input your codes, I don't know how long they're gonna last.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get that.
And you have to move in. You gotta move in. Okay, like I don't know if you want to be on the server with me. You gotta move in.
Server, because I want to be on the server with you guys, obviously.
Yeah, I'll let you know which one it is. I had sent it to Marshy.
And then I can also
okay, it's I'll send you which one it is. It's this one.
Cool.
There you go.
And then it always was telling me that the servers are busy, so I don't know if that's like...
I am sending you that now as well, Rin.
Okay.
Hopefully there's still some space in those ones. So it's this server and that world. So there's... Once you go into the server, you might have to go to one of the things and go to the world.
Ellie's comments.
He moved and you're making him move again. Just so you guys know, you probably won't initially be able to live where me and Ghosty are. We'll have to grow in level before you move, because Ghosty decided to move us into the most hazardous zone possible, where we are literally losing sanity by the second. So it's cool.
I love that it has that Lovecraftian sort of horror thing.
You two, you want to know what server we're in? Let me send you a DM. It does have that Lovecraft vibe, right?
Yeah. Like it's got a really unique visual style and kind of a cool little hook to it. So I like that.
There you go. I also need to send Monster.
Oh yeah. Let's get everybody in there.
Hopefully there's space. Me just like bombarding their server with all my friends.
Well, as they say,
Dino Chef,
the gym teacher on The Simpsons, bombardment. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, how are you doing on the fork knife, Fortnite?
Good. I haven't played it in a bit. Like I said, I played, like the last time I played was on stream, and then I didn't play after because we've been playing.
I'm like so happy that I'm almost level 10
once human
for the season.
Nice.
I'm like so happy.
We gotta get you the Korra skin for sure. We gotta play a bit so you can get the Korra skin.
Like I'm so behind this season. Patrick, thank you so much. It's
my ass did play some fucking festival yesterday because I was like, I need to finish this pass. I paid for it. I need to finish it.
So you did pretty good with the medium drums, because medium drums can be hard on that.
And then I went and I played with other randoms, and they had they had it one of the, because when you play with randoms, you pick your song and the difficulty level for your song. So one of them picked like super high difficulty, and I was on lead, and I was just like,
oh no.
This is too much, but I did fine.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And that's better than I would have done. I probably would have just
This
freaked
is
out and
coming
been
from
like,
someone
nope.
who did not play Guitar Hero when I was younger, by the way. I did not play it at all. So this is just me being a gamer and knowing how to click buttons, I guess. I don't know.
I played Guitar Hero a little bit. Ika with the follow. Thank you so much. Plans for streaming? Well, I want to try to do this show, this Meltdown interview show. I want to try to do it at least monthly, but hopefully every week or 2 weeks. That's the idea. And thank you so much, Ika, for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for the follow too, and the subby from Rin. So yeah, hopefully I can make this at least a bi-weekly show or at least a monthly show.
Cool.
And then the rest I'm gonna try to do gaming and stuff like that. I still have to get like my full setup all squared away here in this house. So I'm not quite gonna go whole hog on it yet, but I will very soon. I gotta figure out like what games I want to play too, because like I already played through Rebirth. I don't know if I want to do like another playthrough of that so soon. Maybe. I'm kind of waiting too, like, because I want to keep like I want to do like a new game plus sort of version on that. Okay, yeah, Rin, cool. I gotta get Enshrouded actually. Oh, if you want to, I guess that one then, Enshrouded. Go for that.
So you can play together.
Yeah, so we can play together. Because I don't have it yet.
Yeah, kind of kept beating your score in Fortnite Festival. Were you intentionally trying to beat my score?
Tabby,
you know what?
My goodness,
Tabby,
gracious.
that's fine.
That's okay. That's okay. You all can beat my scores too. It's fine.
Bet.
Everybody can beat my score. Everything. Damn it. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna be that person anymore. I said I'm not gonna be.
I don't even know how you can tell what the score like leaderboard is. I haven't even.
It'll
or
pop
leaderboard.
up
Sorry,
say,
leaderboard. Can't someone who can't use words properly. I'm fine. I'll beat your score.
Aaron, you can beat my score anytime you want. You can beat it really hard. Just come over here and just beat me completely with the score. You know, just full beatings. Yeah, I don't know where we went with that thought, but anyway.
Hey, listen, it's a good place. Deal on my way. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously like with Guitar Hero, I would be so bad on the super hard difficulty. Like I don't have the finger dexterity, so you know, gonna have to learn that. Allie, can you help me out with my finger dexterity?
Hey.
All right.
Skill issue on my end. That's fair.
Play songs on expert for fun, dude.
No, I don't, like I said, I'm brand new to that kind of thing. I don't know what I'm doing.
I remember that old video of like Stephanie Sterling playing Rock Band. Oh, thank you, Rin. I will as soon as I can. But yeah, I remember that old video of like Stephanie Sterling playing Rock Band with their friends and just singing the What's Going On song, you know, the one that like like the He-Man version of that.
Oh my god.
It was pretty epic. That was an epic video and I loved watching it.
It's so funny.
All right, so okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, Red. Did I buy you the physical copy of Remake, Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Yes.
You still have it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's put away, and based on ADHD, that means that it was put in a safe place.
Okay.
And I don't know what safe place is, but I have about like 5 different locations of said safe place.
If you ever want to play it, then I will literally, like, if it costs anything to upgrade it to PS5, the PS5 version, like with Integrate and everything, I will literally I will pay for that.
Is that how they do it? It's like you have to pay a little fee to upgrade it or something? I think there's a little fee
for that because they do the DLC thing. I think you just pay for the DLC, which was PS5 only, that's why. But I will buy that for you if you want. Because like if you ever decide to play it, because I know it's not really your type of game, but like if you ever do want to try it, just let me know.
I might someday. I'm weird. I'm so weird with games. It's free to upgrade, but if you DLC is $20. Okay, that's not bad though. Like that's not bad. That's cool that it's free to do the
That's right. It's
upgrade.
been a while since I did it, Shug, so that's why. Thank you for jumping in on that. But yeah, because I think like it's a little bit difficult to figure out at first. Like there's some difficulty spikes in the game where you'll just be fighting like regular like foot soldier enemies and it's fine, and then you get to like a boss like the Hell House or something and it goes like way up. You literally fight a house called the Hell House.
Fuck?
You literally fight a house. It's amazing.
That's kind of great.
My favorite boss fights in all of gaming ever. It's just because it's like it's supposed to be like an arena too. So you're like sitting there, and all of a sudden the announcer dudes are just going like, "Oh, now Cloud and Aerith are fighting a house," and they're
oh my god,
just like it's hilarious. The funniest thing.
That's fantastic.
It's amazing. Yeah, Hell House was like a basic enemy in the original FF7. So like when you fought it, it was just a random encounter, and in this one they made it like a full boss. It was a meme. Yeah, it was a meme of being too goofy, and then they just did it, and they did it so perfectly well. Like it really worked. That whole section of the game is amazing, by the way, because that's the one where like I think I showed you this already, so it's not a spoiler. But like, yeah, I showed you the Cloud getting a hand massage.
Oh my god, yes. I remember.
And Brianna White's reaction to that was amazing.
Square Enix was like, hold my busters.
Cloud just has like the hugest, girthiest sword ever made.
Oh my god.
It's just like the funniest shit because you can't just imagine like Cloud just running around. That his reaction to the hand massage, I was like, this dude's popping his cherry or something. Like seriously.
Oh my god.
Like this is a metaphor for hardcore sex. Anyway. But it was hilarious. And then you have the guy that's like you're searching for this thing. You're searching for this thing called the sauce.
The sauce.
The sauce. And it's like, oh wait, Tabby did a joke. Okay, hold on. How do we know Peter was a rich fisherman? By his net income.
Oh my god. Arnor.
Arnor.
Bruh. Bruh.
Okay, so but yeah, like I was saying, there's this one like and there's this guy who sells like the magic trinkets, which are called materia. They're like the magic balls that you use that cast all the spells and everything. They're like jewels. I said balls, but you know, they're like jewels.
Balls.
Anyway, balls. Twitch is gonna be mad at me.
Oh, how dare you say balls?
Yeah, how dare I? So
how dareth?
There's this guy. How dareth? All hail Dareth the mighty. But he's like the materia salesman, and he's in that same area of the game that like the hand massage lady is in. So like the music goes all like super hippie and everything, and then you're sitting there, you go into his shop and he's just lying down like he was in the original game too. He's lying down on his side and he turns over to face you, and then you're like, man, I'm here to learn about the sauce and stuff, and he's like, dude, stop calling it the sauce, man. It's so freaking funny. It's just the stupidest quest, but I love it so much.
Who did Cloud sleep with?
I don't. That's well, geez. I mean, that sounds like a dragon, if you ask me. But anyway, yeah. So if you ever want to play that, though, I mean, I can definitely help you through it if you ever run into like any issues with it, with the combat and stuff.
Man, I have not played on my PlayStation in so long. I feel like since getting a PC,
yeah,
I don't utilize my PlayStation at all, which is such a bummer because that thing was not cheap.
I'm like, I'm probably gonna use it. I used it for Rebirth and for Tekken 8, and then Stellar Blade, which is coming out in a couple of days. So I'll probably pick that up.
I feel like the mechanics. Oh, I'm sorry.
game.
I feel like the mechanics on PlayStation are the PS5 were not. They weren't incredibly smooth, to be honest. Like PC just feels. The controller just feels, I don't know if it's just my settings, but like I'm playing it and I'm like, this feels clunky. Maybe I just need to change my settings.
Even like when I'm playing it, if I use the PlayStation to play like Fortnite or something, like the controller definitely feels a little bit more weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, yeah. Rebirth was really good, by the way. I won't say too much about it because I know that's spoiler territory, but it's good. Okay, Tabby, again, here we are.
Oh god.
Mike Tyson is a religious guy. He punches people in the faith.
In the faith. Right in the faith. Now Kith. I don't know. It's been too long, so I don't know.
Punch him in the faith. Punch him in the faith, yeah. That was more of a Dredrick Tatum than a Mike Tyson, though. That was much more of a Dredrick Tatum from Simpsons.
Rebirth, Alien Isolation. Is that a story game?
I mean, yeah, Alien Isolation. I would call it a story game, kind of.
Suppose. This feels like a sneaky game. It possesses plot. Do we call? I don't know about that. Like, it's a game that possesses plot. It's a game that has story, but I don't know if I'd call it a story game. Like,
yeah. Does Fortnite have a plot?
It has a plot, but like,
plot, kind of.
It's in there somewhere in the background that like diehard fans know, but I don't.
Oh, Save the World mode, yeah.
Save the World mode does.
Like
Tale of Two Brothers is a story game.
Yeah, Brothers is definitely a story game. Okay, here's Tabby. I was dating a religious girl, but it didn't work out. I saw on her phone that she was meeting some guy called John at 316, so I'm like, no thanks, I'm out.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Also, Austin 316 says, I just kicked your ass. Okay.
Oh my god. I agree with Shugs, though. That's like, it's like The Last of Us.
Part 2. Mm-hmm.
Or Part 1. Those are story games.
The devil was okay, here's Allie. The devil was arrested last week. They got him on possession. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I got hair in my eye.
You
go silent, yeah. Oh, okay.
No. Sorry. No, I had interruption.
Warframe has a story, but it's a big grind or big wallet type.
Warframe definitely has a story, but it's like a lot of lore. And
okay.
They do not do a very good job, in my opinion, of introducing you to it. Because there's been so much lore in the past like years that game has been out, and that's the reason why like I feel like whenever I try to rejoin it, because I have tried to play it, and every time I try to rejoin it, I'm just like, I'm so lost. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I've never played it.
Maybe they've changed that though since the last time I played. So, yeah. But Warframe is interesting. It is interesting. Yeah, you will go bankrupt getting all the prime frames. Exactly. It's crazy.
What are prime frames? Is that like skins?
Yeah, it's like skins basically, and they're expensive. They're like $40.
Oh Jesus! I have too many games that have skins. I'm out.
Yeah, and it's not just like the skin itself. It's like you buying like a whole package of stuff. Like it's a bundle.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like armor suits. Yeah.
I'm good. Okay. I mean, I saw someone posting some, and they were very girly pop. I saw some very girly pop ones. They were very pink, and someone was complaining. They're like, "This isn't a girl game. Why do you have to get it?"
Oh my god, really?
Me.
Why? Why are we even a species anymore? I don't.
Yeah, they're
understand it.
armor suits. Yeah, that's I saw a little thing and it was very they were cute. They were very pink.
Tabby, I love that joke. Okay,
Tabby's
Tabby's joke.
together.
Yep. My girlfriend's dad is so religious that he wouldn't let us sleep together. It's a real shame. He is pretty attractive.
Oh my god. Okay, an ad started, just FYI.
Oh yeah, ad started. Okay, that's fine.
Got a little 60-second ad there.
Yeah.
It's a little cheeky little ad.
Yeah. So why doesn't it tell me when it's going to start? It only tells me when it ends.
I'm in mod view, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Anyway.
I'm in the mod view.
The mod view.
The mod view.
Because like
Siri bot tells you in
Siri
chat, which is
okay,
cool.
I gotta add Siri bot then.
You definitely do. That thing's a lifesaver.
We'll adjust the ads and stuff, but
they're pretty short. It's almost done. You got like 13 seconds.
I tried to make
I think yours are pretty good. Yeah, you made them really minimal, so they're really not bad at all.
Yeah. And they sent me like a report from the last stream and they were like, you made 2 cents from your ad breaks. I'm like, well, thanks.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm like,
want to run a whole new character.
Goody.
And it is over. It is done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try 14. Because it looks very complicated to me. But I do want to try it. I'm curious. Curious. Have you played Pow World recently?
A little bit ago. Me, Ghosty, and Marshy started a little world. It's such a cute game. I just wish that when they did update, like they just did a big update, and I wish they had added more pals because I feel like that's something they have to focus on a lot when they're doing updates, and they just really didn't. They added some overpowered boss that you can't even fight until you're super high level. So, Donnie.
He yells boo and scares her. Yeah, so like I wonder if they're getting a little skittish to add pals and stuff.
I mean, I did see a thing about like
oh, thank you, Zombie. Oh, Allie.
Oh, the biddies and the subby. Oh my god. Oh my god. A hype train's close. Hype train incoming.
Hype train incoming. Yay. Oh my god, guys. Woo. Oh, thanks, Donnie. Appreciate it. This is my first hype train ever. Holy shit.
First hype train. Chugga, chugga, chugga.
On my birthday, too. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you all are so kind. I really appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, love you guys. Thanks for the shout out, Allie. Doing the business.
Doing the mod work.
Doing the mod work. Holy crap.
First train hype, birthday hype.
And playing
perfect.
Oh, Zombie, are you spreading liberty all across the universe? Is that what we're doing?
Oh my goodness.
Spread that liberty, you know, you gotta spread it. Take it.
Yeah, spread it good. Spread it real good.
Just spray it all over everyone.
Yep.
I mean, I could definitely play some Helldivers too. I haven't played it in a while because, well, I mean, it's been a month and a half since I played anything. So
I know.
And we'll get to that in a second. But like, yeah, you know, it was pretty cool. Like the one time I think that I had stable enough internet at the hotel that we were staying at, where I could actually watch your stream, Red. I was amazed because you were playing Fortnite, and I just saw you like single-handedly go from 0 kills to 6 in like 15 seconds.
And sometimes it happens. There's like, rare occasions. Shit. It's like sometimes I'm so trash at Fortnite. I never know what's going to happen. It's like two different people, two different personalities. One of them's good at Fortnite. One of them's really good at Fortnite. Yeah. And the other one sucks. So it's like you never know what you're gonna get when you're playing with me.
Well, I can honestly say that at
I
least
do
I
not steal
consistently
your
suck.
kills at all.
I mean, I'm consistent in that I suck all the time.
I will
Anyway,
deny that.
it's fine. But
bipolar gaming. Yeah. There's just multiple of me in here. You know what I mean? There's multiple. We don't know what's gonna happen.
I do love that. And by the way, it's super attractive. I'm just saying. It's super hot. I always tell Red, I'm like, Red, that was hot. Like, what the hell? Like, what is happening?
Gaming skills.
Gaming skills are just hot, right?
Being an attractor to somebody.
There you go.
It's never been for me. Like, it's
one
of those things.
It works for me.
It does sometimes, and then other times I get really pissed at like Ghosty for like stealing my kills or for being better at something than I am. It's fine. It pisses me off sometimes. We go into like a game and like we'll do a boss fight and then they have to show you your scores. I'm like, how did you get so many more shots than me? It's annoying. It's so annoying. Fuck you. It's kill securing. It's not kill stealing.
It's kill securing. That's true. It is. Okay, Tabby, what did you say? What is the highest religious authority among oranges called? The Pope.
The Pope. Oh my god. Oh my god. You did not.
That should be part of our religion with Dareth. We should Pope. Have the orange. What's the word I'm looking for? The orange ritual.
Oh my god.
The Orange Cassidy ritual. Okay, well, should we get into the deep stuff now?
Let's do it.
I don't know. I'm sorry you're yawning. Are you getting tired? I'm so sorry.
I'm always tired 24/7 every day since I stopped drinking coffee. I feel like I'm always tired.
Stop drinking coffee? How the hell did you do that?
I had no choice because it gave me such anxiety that I just felt like the world was ending all the time.
I'm sorry.
You dislike people stealing your kills in COD Zombies. That's an 100% valid location to be angry about it because it actually matters because you need that money to upgrade your weapons and stuff.
That's right.
So it's super important in Call of Duty Zombies. So I get that. Balls deep. Yes.
Deep.
Balls deep.
Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, I'm sure that you all here, you guys probably know this, but I have been, I've gone through like the month and a half, I'm going to say 2 months of hell, absolute hell, with this move.
Yeah.
So basically what happened was that one day in like, I want to say March, maybe February, late February, the roof of our old house just kind of like collapsed, like part of the roof collapsed, and it's probably due to like it might be due to leaking pipes, or it might be due to like just just a whole bunch of shit that went down. But anyway, so it was like an emergency move situation. And not to get too deep into it, but basically there was like a whole number of things happened where we finally, like, we found a house to go to that was smaller, which is the one that I'm in now. So like all the rooms are kind of smaller, but it's okay. I don't mind small rooms.
Same.
But anyway, it just turned into hell because like so what we had to do, because there was also like mold in the old house too, which probably affected my health and probably affected everybody else's health. And so we ended up having to stay in a hotel, which I thought was only going to be for 2 weeks. And I'm like, my leg is broken, so I'm like going by wheelchair into this hotel. And like, and I hate it, by the way. But, it is what it is. And so ended up staying in the hotel for 2 weeks. Then we couldn't get the closing done because of like the bank that we had in Hawaii. So like they fucked up and basically, well, they didn't even fuck up. What they did was they just refused to do like a wire transfer for all the money to get us to closing. They just refused to do it. They were like, you guys
Yeah.
have to come down here physically and sign the paperwork. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, we're not going to do that.
We're not even close.
We're
Thank
not
you.
even close. We're
Like,
thousands of miles away. You can't expect one of us to get on a plane and hop over there just to sign a fucking paper.
right.
So
Crazy.
anyway, so that delayed us for another week. And like maybe like a week and a half, actually. It was like a long time. So after that, they finally agreed, like finally worked it out to the point where they would send us like a cashier's check and everything, which is far less secure than a wire transfer. But anyway, that's how they decided to do it, because they're idiots. So then we're delayed for like a week and a half. And then it's time to, like, you know, to move us actually in the house. And they were still in the house. So, like, the sellers were still actually actively in this house, still trying to get their stuff out, and we're trying to bring our stuff in. So that didn't work. So it was another delay by like another week, because they weren't going to get out until like a few days later. So it's just insane.
Isn't that like what? I feel like in that instance, can't they get like penalized or something for not being out by a certain time that they agreed to be out?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't necessarily blame those people, because I thought, like, you know, it was just like they were willing to work with us if our movers had been able to get there and you know, and move the stuff in. So they were willing to work with us that way, but still we wouldn't have been able to, like, it would have been bad because all of our stuff would have just been lying around, you know, and then so confusing. Yep. So we ended up having to just
delay after delay and frustrating thing after frustrating thing.
So frustrated. And I mean, the thing with the it was actually not a bank, it was a credit union. The thing with the credit union back home was that they actually it fucked us up so much that, like, we were homeless. Like, I consider us homeless for like a day, because it was just to the point where, like, I was sitting there, our agent was sitting there, and she was like, well, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I don't know what to do either.
Yeah.
And
like, how am I supposed to find a solution? I need someone with experience with this situation to find a solution. If you can't, like, then that's scary.
Yeah. And so finally they got to the point where, you know, it's do or die time. And so eventually found a solution. One of the institutions said, okay, we'll do it this way, this one time for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank God somebody is being a little bit flexible or
yeah, exactly.
You know, but I was like, you know, seriously though. And now I'm not so upset about it, but boy, if you had talked to me last week, I would have been super pissed.
Yeah.
And then we're in that hotel. I practically did not get much sleep for like a month and a half for that whole time.
I know you didn't. It was rough, honestly. I'm so glad you actually made it to the new house by your birthday too. I was like, oh my God, if this poor Neo has to spend his fucking birthday cramped up in a hotel, that will be absolutely terrible.
And by the end of that, I was like, everything was hurting, you know? Everything was hurting. It was so rough.
Yeah, sounds shitty. It was not a good time.
Yeah, it was so shitty. I mean, Red knows, because I was texting her, I was messaging her every day and just going like,
it was insane. It was just like one wrong thing after another. I was like, how is this much going wrong? Like, how can they not just get this to work for you? Like,
I remember too, before the whole thing with the wire transfer, like, you know, when they said, oh, it's closing day, and they were like, aren't you happy about it? Like, my parents were like, aren't you happy? And I'm like, yeah, I'm happy for like 10 seconds, because I know that something else is going to go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be happy when I'm sitting in the house and everything's over with. Up until that point, no, because I'm not emotionally prepared to get excited and have it fuck up again.
And then, of course, we get to the
house. Birthday homeless. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
It's how life goes. Never stop throwing punches. Yeah, for real. It's fucking constant.
Yeah, it's constant. And then we get here and it's like, you know, all of our stuff is in boxes. We don't know where the TV power adapters are, because they just threw it in a box, you know? It's like crazy. I mean, I wasn't able to supervise the movers too much because I'm sitting here on a broken leg. I'm sitting there in my wheelchair.
Yeah.
And like, I had to stay in that chair when we moved in for like 14 hours, just sitting in a wheelchair with my leg hanging there and just
so like, terrible.
And that was like a horrible experience. So this whole thing has been horrible. Even the move-in was horrible.
Yeah.
It wasn't until yesterday that I hadn't shaved in like a month. That was the longest beard that I got. And I can't grow a beard, okay? I got like a bald spot right here. Won't grow no beard, man. So, I'm just like, yeah, I think it's from that one time that I scraped my whole face off. But anyway, that's another story.
Probably, yeah.
Years
Scar
ago.
will do that. Yeah.
But like, yeah. So basically,
do it, Rin. Please do it. We support this.
I'm Gandalf the Grey.
You shall not pass. Sorry. Apologies.
So what happened was, finally, like yesterday. I mean, I texted you after this. I was so happy about it. I was like,
I know.
I finally shaved.
God.
I can finally sit here and shave, and it's been a month and a half, and I've never grown this much hair on my face. And
we were having the struggles too, where Neil was unsure if he was going to be able to do stream today, but I was like, you should try. I feel like you should try your best because I feel like you need it after this ordeal. Like you need to reconnect with your community.
I was in the hotel at like 2 a.m. and I'm messaging Red and going, I don't think I can do Wednesday because I feel like I'm shit and I feel like this is so bad. But
and I was like, no, you're like, gonna be okay.
You told me the right thing.
You're in hell right now, and you just need to like breathe and decide when you're a little bit out of it. I know. Everyone missed Neo.
Oh my god, I miss you guys so much.
I kept telling him how much everyone missed him. I was like, I promise you, the community is like, where is Neo?
And you guys know how bad that I felt, right? Like I felt so bad I was missing stream. I'm like apologizing to Red every single day. I'm like,
but that's nothing to apologize for. It's just one of those things where it's like you were unable to be there because you had so much going on. But like, I just wanted you to know that you were missed. You know what I mean? It's not, nobody was blaming you for not being able to be there. Everyone was just missing you. That's all. You are loved. Allie, oh my God.
Allie, oh my Jesus.
Get a paddle. I think Neo needs it. Oh my God.
Much. I missed it so much, man.
You little shit.
I know. I wasn't.
How dare you apologize for life kicking your ass, right?
I agree, Ika.
I feel like Neo and Serena have that same general vibe when it comes to things where it's like, I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? Right? Why are you apologizing for needing, for life being rough at the time or needing space or having... Oh my gosh.
I legitimately said to one person, I forget who I was talking to. I legitimately said, I'm sorry I keep apologizing. I said that like genuinely, like earnestly, and then I realized what I just said and I was like, oh God, what the fuck? But like, yeah, it was just so weird. It was such a weird time.
That is a thing. Yeah, it's the people pleasing. It's the people pleasing, which is something that I think a lot of, I guess it depends. Like there's many layers to it. Like highly, caring and empathetic people have that. But I learned into adulthood that it doesn't necessarily come from just that high empathy. Literally most of that time comes from having to emotionally manage your environment when you were young, like having family or parents that couldn't emotionally manage themselves. So you had to fucking do it. So now you constantly feel this need to do that for everyone around you. So really it's not something to sit there like, and this is no offense to anyone that does it, because this is coming from a place of experience of the fact that I used to do this so fucking much. And then finally realize this is not something to sit here and be proud of. You should be proud of being a good person that cares about your loved ones, that cares about other people. Absolutely. But stop being proud of the fact that you make no space for yourself.
Yeah.
That you are constantly worried about the emotional needs of everyone around you, because this is a defensive trait that you've learned from being in a shitty environment or an abusive environment or any kind of environment where your surrounding people could not manage their emotions and you felt like you had to protect yourself and other people. Like, that's something you need to unlearn. That's something you need to get rid of, because it's not your responsibility how other people feel emotionally or how they react to things, except for the things you do to them. That's what your responsibility is,
Red is such my life sage. Like, that is the entire reason why right there.
It's from the trauma.
No, but I mean, seriously though, I feel like I've never felt more like, Allie, you said this to me. which I really appreciated because I've told Red this in the past, where I feel like I've never been as seen as I am when I talk to Red, because it's like I feel like you really understand me as a person and what I'm going through personally as well. Ren, I'm reading your comment. Sorry. Yeah, I mean,
You should in a lot of ways. I mean, if you're not being respected and you're constantly worried about pleasing someone who's not giving you that same courtesy, like it is different when you're around someone that like, you know, gives it to you as well, and it's a back and forth. It doesn't become selfish anymore. It's like, yeah, I care about how you feel because you care about how I feel. So it's not a take and the other person just always giving or whatever. It's back and forth, you know, and that's okay. But it's different when you're in an environment where you feel like you have to walk on eggshells. The second you feel like you have to walk on eggshells around someone, I say fuck that person. I say you need them out of your life, because I've done it before. I've been in that relationship where like I constantly felt like everything I did was being scrutinized and I had to walk on eggshells and I had to be a certain way or they would make me feel like shit about myself. And it is not worth it. And it's never going to improve.
It's not healthy.
No, it's not.
And you know, where I learned my people pleasing was it came from this place of like when I was a kid. I was always an overweight kid. I still am. Like I still am overweight as well. Like I'm still, you know, dealing with that whole issue. But like I feel like a lot of people are, and I feel like I'm not alone in that sense. So
same.
I'm glad that
I am
that
significantly heavier than I should be. And I don't mean that in an offensive way against myself. People always be like, you're beautiful. Yes, I know I am. Like, you're still good looking. I'm still beautiful. It doesn't matter. Weight doesn't make someone unattractive.
No.
Bigger people, fat people are fucking hot as shit. Nobody's insulting that. I talk bad about it a bit with myself because the weight makes me have a lot of physical pain. So like I need to get healthier because the extra weight on a small frame is fucking killing my body. It's no insult against bigger bodies, because bigger bodies are fucking beautiful. You are hot. Like bigger bodies are gorgeous. This is not, it's not unattractive. Let me tell you. I just posted a thing on Twitter that like is getting a lot of traction. It was like a little chubby girl body. And it's like, just so you know, this is me sitting in bed with my food with my chubby body. And it's not an insult. Kayla says one at a time, please. But I think that like the sad part of it is when it's like depression causing you to gain a bit of weight or whatever going on, stress, and like, you know, it's a rough topic. I know that it's a hard topic for a lot of people because we're so like cruel to ourselves.
Oh, Allie.
But like, you're such a wonderful human being, Allie. Like,
you are. Like, seriously, you don't ever have to feel that way around.
It is something you do though when you've been in that trauma situation, because I know I did it for a while after the ex that was emotionally abusive. I know that I even like with friends and relationships that I didn't have to do it with after, I was still doing it because I was like, oh my God, they're gonna judge me, they're gonna put me down, they're gonna make me feel like shit for, you know, every little thing. And like that's just something that takes some time to heal. Hard when you're still around it happening to you. It's kind of hard to heal from it. But the reality is like there are people that aren't like that, and there are people that love you.
Whenever you told me about that, I was always like, I wanted to kill that person.
I feel like the only reason that I talk about it now is not because it bothers me anymore, but because I feel like it's really important. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's important to recognize and then talk about it with other people in case that they need to understand it as well because they're going through it, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I agree, Shugs.
And I think too that like when it came to me and my people pleasing, to get back to that story, which is when I was younger, I used to get teased a lot because of my weight, and that was the reason why. And so I thought that by being a people pleaser, this is really bad, by the way. This is super toxic to yourself. Do not do this. I thought that by being a people pleaser, and I also thought because I was going to a Catholic school, and I thought that to me, I was like, you know, turning the other cheek. That's what I thought. It's stupid.
It is.
It is stupid.
It's
But
not your fault though, you know?
yeah, that's what I learned. I learned the wrong
Mhm.
lessons. But
Yep.
like what I was trying to do was I was trying to sort of change that situation around and sort of be like, if I try to be perfect and people please and do everything for others, they will like me.
Yep.
I was using it as a bargaining chip in a way. And
Mhm.
that is the most, it's so damaging.
It is.
And that is the reason why, like, for me, yeah, Donnie, I mean, I feel you, man. I feel like
Mhm.
that is the reason why for me, like, I have so much self-esteem issues and I have so many problems like accepting myself and accepting where I am. Even with the leg thing, like, I'm still pissed off at the fact that I broke my leg and I still blame myself for it. I blame myself for that happening because I'm like, I must have done something. It
But, like,
must be my
that's
fault.
really wild when you think about it because,
It
like,
is.
I feel like the best measure with something like that is, like, think about someone that you love and care about in the same
Mm-hmm.
position. Would
Mm-hmm.
you in any way blame them for getting an injury?
No.
You wouldn't. You'd be like, "I'm so fucking sorry that this happened to you. It's not your fault, and it sucks, and it doesn't make me value you as a person any
Nope.
less because of this injury," or, like, it's weird because I feel like in
Hydrate.
society we still do that like judgment to like, health issues. Like there's something shameful or dirty when they're not. Like,
Oh my god, that's my first hydrate redeem.
yay, hydrate, redeem.
I made it 700 points too. I was like, I ain't screwing around
It
with
was
this
like,
shit.
fuck you guys. I'm not doing
I'm not
any
doing 250
low.
on this. Hell no.
Fuck you. Eat shit.
The no
We
cursing
gotta
is
get you
like
some blurp
2,500 points too.
redeems. It's time for the sound redeems.
Oh, I gotta get sound redeems. Oh
We
man,
gotta
yeah,
get
I
you
gotta
some
do that,
blurpies
especially after today. The meltdown is happening.
because of oh god.
The meltdown is happening because of this move. That's why.
Hydration. So delicious. Yum
Oh man,
yum. Blech.
so great, so great.
I
Should just
love
hydrate
water.
like
It's
Pepsi and just be like,
so nice.
piss
Yeah.
everyone off.
Okay.
Um. So yeah, the meltdown comes from the fact that, well, I got this name in my head because when I was originally going to start this, it was right after I like gave up. Well, not gave up. I shouldn't say gave up, but it was after
A
I
low
kind
point.
of like turned myself or like I was moving away from Renegade Pop Culture, which is the site and podcast that I started.
Mhm.
Oh, thanks, Tabby. Yeah, I got those.
They're
I
so
was really
cute.
happy with them. Um, but like, yeah, so basically when I did that, it was because of, do you remember the PlayStation 5 scam? The dude who
I
scammed
do.
me out of like
Yep.
$500 for a PlayStation 5 because I was so desperate to
Yep.
get it. And it was 4 a.m. and I was tired and I wasn't thinking straight. Fuck. Anyway, that was,
Douchebag.
yeah. Yeah. I see again. I just really, I like get down on myself whenever I think about it. But
Yeah, like you're
anyway,
not allowed to make mistakes.
exactly. And it's like, well, that was a
Like
mistake,
every
you know?
human on the planet makes mistakes, but somehow you are not allowed to do that
Yeah.
ever.
I was like, oh my God, you should have known better. But anyway, it's fine. Now, that's all in the past now. But that
Yeah.
really affected me to the point where I stopped doing like Renegade pop culture. I stopped doing that. I kind of was like in the frame of mind where I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I can't handle it. And so I ended up um kind of like taking a step away from it, backing away from it. And then I was just like, why am I having all of these meltdowns? And I was like, wait, that makes a good show name. So part of me was already
Perfect.
kind of trying to be creative. Like the good part of me was trying to be like trying to figure things out and trying to move on.
Yep.
And that's the reason why, that's why this exists now as it is. And I really want to make this like at least a weekly show because the thing is that I feel like when I was going through my difficult things, it helped when I saw like even just strangers on the internet just posting things about their struggles. It
Mhm.
helped. And I want to do that in a way to like, to like discuss mental health and discuss like emotional and personal growth and stuff because I feel like it's just so necessary, especially in this world where people are not nice, people are not kind a lot of the
Yeah.
time. you know, like we're kind, our community is very nice and kind, but like
Yes.
I'm talking about like in, you know, look at the guy. Okay, not to get political, but look at the guy who's look at the two guys who are running for president. Okay, one is maybe a little too milk toast for the job. I want to say
Mm-hmm.
maybe a little too, but you know, but he's trying. The other is just a raving fucking lunatic. So like, you know, what kind of choice is this to be the leader of the so-called free world? Like, what are we doing anyway? I better get off that topic because otherwise Twitch is probably gonna have a mad on. But yeah, basically, is that better than a hard on? No, probably not.
Oh my god.
Anyway, but yeah, I mean, you know, I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm just saying, it's just like
Reasons you were talking about why you wanted to start it, just the fact that, you
the
know, people
world
can
is
be so
not a
mean.
kind place, and
Mhm.
I feel like we just need to, you know, we need to spread goodness and also liberty.
Yeah.
Because Helldivers. But anyway.
God, no. Healing is a process. Yeah, sharing yours is not easy. It's painful. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not easy, but I think that like it is important if you're able to and create a platform where you can connect with people like Neo's saying. Like it's really good. It helps people not feel alone.
Allie, that is the greatest thing I've ever
Trans
heard.
sister radio, love it.
That is the greatest thing. Oh man.
Hold on. I can't handle y'all. I cannot.
That is so
actually fuck
funny.
that. I'm drinking the water.
Oh yeah. But I mean, this is like
Aw.
New minis already hard on. Exactly, Allie. Exactly. Okay. Did I miss a redeem? Or was that a self-hydration?
Maybe there was 2 water redeems. You got the one.
Yeah,
I don't know if you got the second one.
I got
I got it.
Okay. I did take a sip. I'll take an extra sip. Just to be fair.
Just in case.
Just in case. Sorry. I don't have actual cups here. That's the reason why I'm reusing like McDonald's cups and shit.
Listen, sometimes those cups slap though. Yeah, like neurodivergent brain will sometimes or have a specific cup from like a restaurant or something and be like, this is the cup. You know, I have to use this for days. I have to keep cleaning this cup and using this cup because my drink tastes better in this cup. And I will not be argued with on that fact.
I remember that like in 1995 when Batman Forever came out and they did like the glasses, like the full on like mugs that you could get. And I remember collecting all of them. I don't know what the hell happened to all of them. They're like gone after all of our moves and like Hawaii and stuff. But like, yeah, this was like a crazy move though. This was insane.
I know it was.
Oh shucks, I'm so glad this is helping you, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, so this is like a really special day for me actually because like I said, nobody that I'd rather spend my day with than you guys in the community and also Red because this is the only reason why I got myself through that move.
Yeah.
This is the only reason. I can tell you that much.
Sometimes it's good to have something to look forward to when things are rough.
Yeah, because I was like, I have to do this today. Like you heard, I was basically desperate. Like I was so, I was messaging you, just being like, I really want to do it today. Like I don't want to postpone. I don't want to postpone. And it's, yeah. So this is, I'm rambling too much, but this is exactly what I want the show to be. So.
Just a bit of rambles. Sometimes it's stream of thought, but it's okay. No, I think that like that's kind of the crazy thing about Twitch too. Or sometimes I know that not everyone's platform is like that. It's a podcast, bitch. They're all rambles. Exactly. No, I think that like I don't know, just that connection with a community of people is like crazy life changing. I know that when I got into streaming, I didn't think it was going to be like that. I was like, yeah, I'll stream. You know, maybe we'll get some simps in there. It'll be fine. Like I did not expect it to be like, okay, now I have lifelong connections and people that have like actually changed my life. What?
How many times have I ever said to you, like I always tell you, I'm like, why do we have a support system now?
Yeah, it's
I'm like, this
crazy.
is weird, right?
It's crazy.
I'm sitting there telling Red, I'm like, I don't understand why all these people are nice to us and supportive. Like, I'm not used to it. It's kind of sus to me. Like, am I in an Among Us scenario?
Just got to set those boundaries. That's definitely
Yeah, yeah,
a part of it.
yeah. It is. It
It's a
is.
big part of it. Like worrying, if you're worried about trauma bonding and causing issues, it is about setting proper boundaries so that it doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm,
You came
mm-hmm.
before Twitch. You did.
Mm.
You definitely did, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. It's crazy. It's how I am with Twitter. I have a following now, and it was weird and strange at first. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't necessarily feel it so much with Twitter. I think Twitch community is what's done it for me, but
yeah. I've made a lot of
it
connections
depends.
on Threads. Oddly,
That's really cool.
the
Who's this
Donnie's
hawker?
like, who's this hawker on TikTok?
Just so she don't come before her. A follow,
Hey,
instant follow.
there you go.
How much to broach the topic with others, but the right people to understand and support you being firm, even if it might take a minute. Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
exactly.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The right people do not get mad at you for setting boundaries.
That's
Like,
right.
they don't. They're going to be like, "Oh my god, okay, like I'll work on that. I care about you and respect you and don't want to do anything that like is going to upset you like that." Like that's how a healthy, well, to a degree, at least a good person, someone who cares about you, someone you want in your life,
Yeah.
will respect your boundaries.
And that was another thing too that kind of the whole the broken leg, the broken knee situation was another thing that kind of pushed me over.
Yeah.
Because like that was, and I didn't mean to make a pun there just now. Um
It,
but like, it I feel like that rewired my brain a little bit because
it
like
definitely does.
because of the constant discomfort and the constant like pain and stuff like since this
Yeah.
happened to me. Um and I didn't really have like I had to like postpone a lot of like therapy for it because I couldn't
Hmm.
afford it. It was either that or go hungry, and I was like, I'm not gonna let people starve, you know,
Yeah.
just because my knee is broken. But the thing is that it's kind of backfired on me a little bit because it's been a long time. But like, I mean, this, Red. You know that like that has really affected me, and that's gotten to the point where it's even affected our relationship, kind of where we've gotten into fights that we wouldn't have gotten into before. And I
Yeah.
feel like, well, not fights, but I mean like arguments,
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's mostly me just being like, well, why are you even my friend? I'm like a piece of shit. And like, but like that's the thing about myself that I don't really understand too is that like you can be like a nice person. Like I think I'm a pretty okay person. Like I'm a pretty nice person to everybody. And when I say nice, I mean like kind, Like I try to
Yes.
be kind, I try to be empathetic, I try to be like
Hmm.
open with people and accepting with people. And I feel like for the most part I do that. But when it comes to myself, I'm not that way.
Yes.
And why do you think that is? Because like, and not to get like therapy about it, but I mean like that's just something that is such a struggle for me.
I feel like part of that does come from environment. I feel like some of that comes from a religious background and the fact that when you're in that environment, everything is your fault. You are a sinner. You are damaged and you are broken. And if you do not live up to expectations and you are not near perfect, then you're worthless. And it puts that pressure on you to do everything right and perfect all the time, which is unrealistic and is so harmful. I know that it harmed me for a long time. It probably, this would be like a really intense thing to say, but it's life ruining.
Mm-hmm.
And I
I
think
feel
that
like it
it
is too.
ruined a lot of aspects of my life. You are about to get hit with an ad in about 5 seconds.
Okay.
Just FYI. Everyone deserves kindness. Not everyone deserves you being nice.
True.
That's pretty valid.
Ooh. Wow. I mean, I feel
Deep
like we're only
topics,
scratching the
right?
surface, but I also feel like like we're actually discussing like a lot,
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I hope this doesn't come across as like a therapy session, because that's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do here is just like explain
It's
of like,
podcast style. Like Ika said, it's
yeah,
podcast style. And sometimes that does get into some more emotional, deep topics. It depends what you're talking about. You know, if you're like, oh, we'll keep it only surface level and we're only talking about this one topic, but like, you know, that's okay. Doesn't have to all be, some of it can be a little bit deep.
yeah, yeah.
We like to go deep.
We like to go deep, deep,
Why is it
deep.
not telling me? Did you stop the ad?
No, I did not.
It said it was about to hit. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it comes.
There it is.
A lot of discussions with Red kind of venture into therapy sessions. Is it my fault? Am I the problem?
Well, no,
Problem.
I think that it's you're so wise, and you have so much knowledge, and you like understand it so much. You have so much empathy, and I think that that's like, it just comes from that, Like I have a
I don't know
hard
if I'd call
time.
it wise.
I think you're wise. I've always thought that, though. That's just my take.
It's
But
it's a lot of just trauma and having no choice but to self-reflect on stuff. You know what I mean? Like if you don't self-reflect, you're gonna crash. Wise ass, maybe. I think that's more like, yeah,
okay.
that's more
Okay.
accurate.
Well, I mean, it's accurate.
All right, we got like 7 seconds.
Yeah.
No, don't irritate me. Don't
There we are,
irritate me
we're
with
back.
that. Don't scroll like that. What were we talking about? We're talking about religious upbringing and that
Yeah.
being the
Yeah.
kind of the culprit for a lot of that trauma. And I don't care. I will always talk about it regardless of people like, I'm religious and that hurts my feelings. I don't, that's rude. Like you're being an ass. Like I'm
Yeah.
sorry that me talking about my trauma hurts you. That is not me saying that someone else cannot live in that environment. I don't think religion is good ever. Faith and having a belief in something, there's nothing wrong with that. Believing in any kind of deity or God or whatever you believe in, there's nothing wrong with that. But organized religion is always bad. It's always evil. Like, I do feel like it's life ruining. I feel like
I agree with you.
For you, it caused you to feel that way about yourself. And it's something you're still trying to heal from, where you're always like, if I'm not perfect, if I don't do everything the way that, I'm supposed to do, then there's something wrong with me. It's my fault. I'm dirty and bad and evil and yuck. Yeah. And like,
and you have literally heard me say
fucking
that.
bullshit. And it's bullshit. It's none of it's true. It's the furthest thing from true.
You have literally heard me say that from a Fortnite game.
Yeah.
Because it's so
which is crazy.
Stuck in me that like, but that's not a, god damn it. It's so ingrained in my head that that I'm supposed to be
this perfect little
I'm supposed to help,
Yeah, always.
It comes from that place of I want to help. And I think that
so basically you don't have value unless you're being helpful or useful in some way.
Right.
When in reality, your value is not dependent on what you accomplish or what you do for others. Right. Your value is just inherently who you are. Which is a crazy thing it's a crazy concept, really. Like you bring value regardless of those things. Hail Satan.
Aaron, my broadcast partner, Aaron Sparrow, told me the other night, like I was seriously, like that night when I told you that like I think we should cancel Wednesday and I was just having a down night. And then I messaged him and I was like, I think I should just stay off and just not go back to streaming, not do anything because I'm a piece of shit and I'm trash and everything. Even to this day, I still say that. And he was like, and I was like, all I'm gonna do is just be bad at Fortnite on stream. That's it. And then he's like, he actually told me, he was like, you need, capital letters, need to stop equating your worth with that game.
It's crazy with fucking Fortnite. Come on. Like,
but like the reason
it doesn't,
the reason why I do that is because all my life and dealing with other people, dealing with my parents, with my family, it's all about being helpful all the time.
Yep.
And that was so ingrained in me that I'm just like, when I'm not being helpful, even if it's just in a video game setting, even if it's just like a stupid game like that.
But what's funny, and I think what you failed to see in those instances is you're like, I'm not being helpful because I'm not, getting the kills, or I'm getting downed, or whatever. I'm not doing good in the game. And it's like, no, but you're still providing value. You're our friend who is funny and fun to be around, who we enjoy having play the game with us. And that is your value. Like, who gives a fuck if you can get the kills? Like, you're bringing value because we love you and we enjoy being around you, and being around you makes us happy. And that is a huge thing. Like, that's real value versus like, I get a lot of kills in Fortnite. That's way more important.
That get a lot of kills, but
yeah, no, it's not an insult against having a skill. It's just saying that's not what matters as much as just you bringing value as a human being, as someone that, we care about. I don't care if you kill anyone as long as you distract them for me. Just do a little dance.
That's right. That's right. See, that's what I'm going to do. That's why I told Red, I'm going to be support guy, just give me a little popper and let me go and have the med kits and have the shields and everything, and just go and be like the guy. That's why, like, there were a couple of streams where I was like, okay, I got the three shield pots, and I got the
heals.
I got all the heals, so if anybody needs, just let me know. So, it's yeah, but I mean, that really is a trigger for me, and I don't know why. I'm trying to work through it with my therapist too, because I'm just like, why is everybody better than me? I even asked her this. I'm like, why is everybody better than me at this stupid game? And yeah, exactly.
Covering fire.
Exactly, the covering fire. But yeah, I mean, I even asked her that. I asked my therapist that, and she's like, okay, so what is the important goal in your life right now? Is it to get through the move, or is it to be good at Fortnite? And she's just like, I'm just asking the question. Not a judgment, just asking the question. And then I'm like, well, when you put it that way.
When you pull me in the direction of facts, it's a little hard to deny it.
Oh, okay.
We're just saying the same thing I did when I was already typed. No, but it's right. It's 100% right. I play to make the darkness go away, and that's what friends help with.
Serena!
Goose. I'm so sorry. Can y'all hear the screaming of my cat?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, I can't.
He's just screaming in the background.
Oh, Serena, I'm so glad that you're here. I got a phone from Serena. I feel special.
Serena?
I feel so special.
Next group types of games is to have fun with your buddies and enjoy yourself. I love being myself and just having a chaotic time. Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Oh, Serena, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for coming by. Oh, appreciate you.
Speaking of which, I got emotes coming.
Oh, what do you have coming?
I had to have them. Oh, I made some emotes. Oh,
emotes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're not completely done yet.
So that sounded weird. I made a weird sound. Anyway.
I loved it, actually.
Red is familiar with me making weird sounds, so
I love it so much.
It's all right. Everything's fine.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You are special, Tabby.
You are special, Tabby.
You're so special.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, so getting back to it, I mean, is there, I know we've been talking about a lot about my stuff today, but is there anything that you want to talk about, Red, that you would like to get off your chest?
So the only thing is like what we were talking about with the religious trauma, and like I was talking about how you have yours. I got mine too. I got loads of it from growing up in that same environment. And I think that's something we both connected on too, is growing up in that religious environment. And like, I think as friends, we saw each other break free of it. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause we both were still struggling with it for so long. And to be honest, and this isn't any negative against the place I am now as far as like relationships go. 'Cause you guys, anyone who knows me knows how much I love my partner and how much who I am as a person now probably could not manage life without having them a part of my life. But I do sometimes, and this is like looking at an alt reality version of me, or a different person that I would have been if I had gotten over that religious bullshit at a young age. And let's be completely honest, had not dated men. had stayed away from many men who damaged me, who didn't fulfill me, who were not a healthy choice, and who were basically just self-harm. And I probably would have lived a completely different life. That religion destroyed chances of dating people that I actually had genuine feelings for when I was younger, because I was like, excuse me, I sucked in air and it felt like I was dying. Apparently my body doesn't like air.
Oh, I almost choked on a meatball sub the other night, so we're fine.
No, not the meatball sub.
I got like a meatball sub from Subway at the hotel, and I was like eating it, and I just took a bite of it, and then I was like, holy shit, what am I eating? What is happening? And then I went like this, and I was like biting it, and I was trying to swallow it. I was like,
and it tried to kill you. The meatball sub tried to end your life. It was Neo choking on a sub. Ayo. Neo about to be choking on Allie. Allie is a sub. Anyway.
But Allie can also.
There's definitely relationships that I wish I don't wish, like I said, because I don't want to change the place that I am now. But it's interesting to think of like in an alt reality, the version of me that said fuck religion at a young age and told my parents this was stupid. Hi, I like girls. You know what I mean? And had maybe pursued relationships and connections with people that I had really deep feelings for, and maybe my life would have been vastly different if I had dated women. I feel like I probably would be a CEO. I would be like doing so good, you know what I mean? Because I would have been able to focus on me in a lot of ways that I feel like I didn't with dating men. I'm just saying. So that's my religious trauma. That shit hits hard sometimes, but
did you also have a thing where, like, because I was just thinking about this earlier today, and I realized that I had this thing where I was so into that whole mode of like, it's a sin to think of impure thoughts. It's a sin. And
I didn't go as deep as I think you did, like not impure thoughts, but for me it was the gay thoughts, which is it's similar.
Impure period, because that's what they teach you in Catholic school, and it's all about your fallen nature, which, by the way, what the fuck? Like, to tell somebody that as a baby, like, you're wrong just for being born. Like,
it's crazy. Like, you're literally evil and bad just because you exist. Like, bro, I haven't done shit.
Like, I didn't do anything, man. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
I didn't even ask to be here.
Yeah, I didn't even ask for this. I didn't ask for this. Like the guy in Deus Ex.
But you're an evil sinner just because.
But I mean, I remember thinking to myself that, like, it's wrong even for me to have any kind of feelings for anyone whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, it was wrong for me to have crushes, and I would never talk about it if I had a crush on anybody. And
because it's dirty.
Because I was like, oh, that's an impure thought.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so weird to me to think about that now, because I'm just like, now I'm just sitting here like, I like all y'all. Like, all y'all are sexy and hot. And
all y'all.
Like, yeah. But back in the day, when I used to feel shame. I felt ashamed for liking someone.
Same. At least, I felt ashamed for liking women, but
I mean, I felt ashamed for just
any kind of attraction.
Any kind of attraction to anybody or anything. Like, it just was, it was like a wrong thing for me to feel. And that's the reason why, like I never, I didn't experience anything. And that's like something that to this day, it bothers me that, like, I didn't really, I have a hard time letting that go.
I think it's hard to let go. I think that I haven't either. So like, like you just heard me talk about it. I can't come from a place that understands how to let that go ever. And I feel like that's one of the things that makes a lot of people, myself included, so angry at religion.
Yeah.
And the fact that it is life fucking ruining and it's damaging. And I think the reason that I talk about it is in hopes that younger generations can help break themselves free of that and not allow indoctrination to destroy their potential of loving themselves properly and accepting themselves. Because in what world is it make sense to tell someone that love is wrong? Like, whether it's straight love or queer love or what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
how are you telling me it's wrong for me to like someone or love someone? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
I'm really glad, Shugs. I'm glad that you were able to. I'm sorry that it affected you too. I'm glad that you were able to accept yourself
Same
and
here, Shucks. Yeah.
not feel that shame. I felt shame myself so for such a long period of time where it was like, well, I can't be attracted to women. And then it made it lead to like being more accepting of my attraction to women, but then being like, oh, well, I couldn't be in love with one. Women are just pretty and like I can't help that I'm, attracted to them, but I could never be really, really like it's fucked to have that feeling of being dirty or wrong just for,
It's so bad.
That's finally gone. I've worked through that like crazy. Like that's gone. I don't
Hydration.
feel any shame for that. I know, and I love it, Rin. Rin's like, I got a friend I can share hot goth women with. TikTok sent. I know she appreciates them too. Goose,
God,
can you get the fuck off my table?
Goose is just like, I'm just gonna
freaking
come
comp
in the frame
het. I know.
Freaking comp het. Yeah, right.
I know. Like it's bad that you have a high sex drive. Sex is, as long as done safely, is very healthy and good for you. Like,
and I think too that like even for me, it was like I didn't realize that I was pansexual.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're not you. How could you accept that or realize it? Like, I know that like it was probably way too obvious when I was young, but I didn't accept it about myself either too. I aggressively said I was straight, even though other people would be like, you sure about that?
The funny thing was that I used to joke all the time whenever we did like school, like little, like, little plays or whatever, not plays, but like little things where you act out, like scenarios and stuff. And I always used to joke about being the gay guy.
Guy, yeah.
And I think that was like me, like my
subconscious
kind of like trying to let myself see that.
Come on.
And trying to be like, it's fine.
Move. This fucking cat. Like, really, Goose? Can you get your tail out of the camera? Goose. Fucking fuck. All right, go.
He's a flirkin.
Go. Look at him. He's like, no, I don't want to. The worst.
He is such a flirkin. My God. But yeah. So, jeez. Okay, can I talk a little bit of trash right now about your exes?
Let's talk trash.
Can I talk some
trash let's do it.
Exes? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, okay? So as you guys know, like I've known Red for a long time, so I've not the whole time obviously, but like a long time. And so like, it freaks me out the fact that I knew you when you were 19 years old.
I know, that's crazy.
When I was 29. I wish I was still 29. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
wish I was still 19.
Like, it's so freaking crazy because like there was one in particular, and I won't say name, obviously, but there was one.
You can say a descriptor. Which one?
There was one in particular where it was like, okay, like you used to send, like, okay, we pick swap with each other, right? We like, like I'll send you a picture, you'll send me a picture.
That's what friends do.
That's what we do, right? So you sent me some selfies once, and I was just like, holy shit, like you're so hot in these selfies. And this was like pre-tattoo Red, okay? This was like,
yeah, it was pre-tattoo Red.
Pre-red hair Red, pre-everything Red. And like, and even back then I was like, Red, you're super hot.
Normie Red.
You're gorgeous, you're amazing, and I love you. And you used to send that to me, and you'd be like, yeah, you know who doesn't want any of this? That guy.
Oh, I know.
And I'm like,
that was the worst. That was such a rough time, man.
So rough for you. And I saw you struggle through that. I mean, like every single time I saw you struggling through, I was like, I would send you back a message and I'd be like, bro, like
I still wasn't vanilla, but I just looked
no, it wasn't
appearance-wise, I looked like a
vanilla.
normie. I
Red
looked
was
like a
never
normie
vanilla.
in the sense that I didn't have all the
Red
tattoos.
just
I
didn't
had
have the
less
tattoos and the
piercings. I
piercings
didn't
and
have the
stuff.
dyed hair.
Yeah.
And yeah, but like
But even back
that
then, I
was
was like,
rough. That's why I hated Fortnite, because that ex only played Fortnite, never paid attention to me, was really weird when it came to anything schmex related. And like, which is fine, by the way. If someone has a low sex drive, if they are asexual, any of those things are perfectly acceptable. The issue is communication. It's the inability to communicate those things about yourself or accept those things about yourself, so you're harming your partner. Also, when your partner tells you, hey, look, we have to talk about this subject, because like when you have a high sex drive, it's really, really difficult, near impossible, to be in a relationship with someone with a low to no sex drive. That's just incompatibility. It's no hate against the person with the high or low sex drive, because those things are normal and okay. What it is an incompatibility. And if you can't communicate it, which he could not do anytime the subject came up, he could not talk about it. He would be like, why does it matter? And it's like, because it matters to me. And like, I would never try to make him feel bad about it, but I would express that this is killing me. I cannot be in a relationship where this isn't something that like, it was like once every 6 fucking months. And I was like, that I can't do that. And it's okay. Like, maybe he is just asexual. Maybe he just has a low sex drive. Maybe he's got insecurities he has to work through. I know he had insecurities he had to work through. And like I said, and I no hate about that. The anger or the issues stem from the lack of communication. That anytime I tried to bring up that conversation, he would just be like, can't talk about it. No, this is like, bro, you just don't belong together when you don't have those, compatible traits or desires.
I'm sitting there looking at you at that time. I'm sitting there. I'm looking at the pics. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you? Because
it was even weirder that when like I broke up with him, I know you remember this, and I was like, we broke up, and I started talking to other people, hanging out with other people, whatever, and like we were broken up, but he was still staying with me because he couldn't find a way to get out or move out. And he literally hacked my fucking iPads so that he could look at my text messages or whatever, and was like, oh man, I got so mad about that. And then he went and tried to tell my dad about it. Like, you do know that like she did this and she sent like a naked picture to a guy and blah, 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 blah. And my dad got so mad. He was like, dude, you do not come to me and talk smack of my own goddamn daughter when it comes to something like that. She's a grown ass woman. I don't give a shit what she's doing. He's like, I do not care. That does not make me think less of her. It makes me think you're a piece of trash for coming to me and telling me this. You're gross. Like, wow, get out of my house, dude. Yeah, I kind of snapped when I caught him doing that. And like, it was an intense moment. He got very scared. Like, I just remember like being so mad and him being like, I don't like the look you're giving me. I'm really scared. Like, well, that's what you get.
That's what you get.
Sorry, I have had some rough relationships, man. Like, if we're talking about relationship shit, oh man.
That was rough. And then I remember like, I remember just thinking to myself, like, I hope that, not to end it or anything. I wasn't hoping for that, but I was just hoping that like, that you found some kind of happiness outside.
No, you were hoping for me to end it because you're a good friend, Neo. Like, a good friend wants. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with that. When you care about the person that you're friends with, you want them to get out of an unhealthy relationship.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I meant by that.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
You wanted me to be happy.
Yeah,
and it wasn't going to be in this.
Away from that, because I knew that was really, that was weighing on you too. Like, I could see it, like, physically and everything. Like, it was really like, it was like the move was for me this past month. Like, I was just, like, you could
it's hard to see. Yeah, and it's really hard to see your friend going through rough shit like that. A good friend doesn't want that. Like, it hurts you to see them suffering.
And I felt like I was the one who had to say it. I felt like I was the one who was sitting there, like, when you would, when you would be like, why is this happening this way? Like, why is he like this? You would text me that. And then I would be like, I felt like I was the one who had to say, listen, it's not you. You're beautiful. You're
it's him. Like, it's a problem on his end. Yeah.
I was like, you come on over here, damn it. We'll have a good time. No, but
that's why it's really important to have friends like that, though, that like see the good side of you and can be like reminding you when you're in those shitty situations, like, hey, this is not you. This is not your fault. Like, privacy is important.
What was
Lucy.
funny was that I met the guy when
you
we first
did.
moved here. I met him.
You did.
And
you did.
the first time we met, and we were in the comic shop place.
Yep.
In that little mall, and he finally made like a public display of affection with you finally. And I forget what it was exactly, and then I said something like "get a room" or something, and I was smiling because I knew
like
you would get the joke.
Like,
I knew you would understand what I was saying.
Yeah,
but like he got pissed apparently
because he's I don't know, man. Some deep-seated issues. Yeah. And like I said, I don't hate on that at all.
No,
it's like you need to get therapy and you need to work through your issues. I'm glad you met Ghosty. I am. He's wonderful. Yeah. He's also a pain in my ass, but I have no complaints really because communication.
Yes.
That's the thing that is huge in a relationship. Like if he does something wrong or if I do something wrong, we are allowed to tell each other. We are allowed to be like, hey, this upsets me. Can we talk about it? And like, it's crazy. It's so crazy to be in that type of relationship because I've never experienced that before, where you can come to that person and be like, hi, I'm upset. Can we talk about it? Like, babe, oh my God. Yeah. What did I do? How can I fix this? Let's work this out. Like, that's wild.
Even
like that exists.
It does not exist. That kind of relationship does not exist with my parents. Like to this day, where I'm like, I'm just upset and I'm just expressing it, and they're like, well, you're not allowed. So you should be grateful. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to be grateful
for? Like, what should you be grateful for? Life sucks.
Life sucks. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, you're right, Allie. You're right.
You are. I believe in that to the core of my being, Allie. I think that the both of you deserve to be happy, and I ship it.
But like, it's just, I just remember thinking like, really, you're gonna get mad at me for making that comment?
Yeah. What would fucking Ghosty do if you said get a room? He'd be like, yeah, you want to watch?
I'd be like, I'll bring the camera. No, I mean, so yeah, I mean, the thing of it is with Ghosty too, with Daddy G, as I call him Daddy G. Everybody calls him Ghosty. I call him Daddy G. But it's like with him, it's like, I am so happy that you were with somebody, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, genuinely. I'm so happy that you were with somebody who actually appreciates you, because that was like my major thing with the other one, was that like he just didn't appreciate you. I'm like, I'm sitting there like going like the Will Smith meme of like, hello, like look over here, like this is like, what are you doing? And it's like, I'm glad that you're with somebody that actually does see you. And like, I think that's so important.
It is. I think that like that's probably why I'm so even more so now ready to like when my friends are in bad situations with relationships, be like, get out because it exists. You can find someone that you can communicate with and be happy with. Like it actually exists and it's out there. Like no relationship is perfect. No person is perfect. We're all flawed people. Yeah. It's not going to be some fictitious, unrealistic situation, but you can find someone that loves you for who you are and treats you good and is, there for you.
That is right.
My God.
But yeah, I mean,
it is out there though. If you want it, you can find it. It's just, it might take years. It might take you having to end shitty relationships. You're never going to have it if you're stuck in a bad relationship.
That's right, Rin.
Yeah.
Rin gets it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Geez, what else do we have to talk about at this point?
Goose, why are you like this? Look at how much fur you got on my hat. I'm just existing. Can you get off the table? Look at this. God damn it.
Oh no.
Arnor.
Oh my God, I haven't heard the Arnor in so long. I've missed it. And every time I listen to like Australian YouTubers or something, every time I hear it, I'm like, oh no.
It's amazing. I have more flaws than assets at the moment. We all flawed. I'm heavily flawed, man. I'm a fucking train wreck. I'm an ADHD train wreck, and I've never felt more like accepted for being the piece of crap I can be. Rin, I'm just saying, get out. That's all I'm saying. I know that there's always going to be a million excuses and reasons why you don't want to, and I know that it's not easy. It's not easy. But y'all deserve to be happy is all I'm saying. You just kept saying don't talk about yourself like that. I mean, you aren't helping me. Yeah, don't talk bad about yourself. Or how about, hey, you're beautiful, which you are, Tabby.
Exactly.
Like, listen, man, I will consistently tell you that I don't believe that kids are a reason to stay in an unhealthy relationship, but that's just my opinion. It is your guys' life. What you want to do with your life is up to you. You're the one that has to live with your decisions, not me. Like, I don't have to live with your choices. You do. So, telling someone what they need to do is not necessarily a great choice. I personally just don't believe that staying in a relationship that's unhappy or unhealthy is good for kids. Just like Ghosty, if Ghosty had stayed in a past relationship that was very toxic and unhealthy for him, then that wouldn't have been good for him, would it? And it wouldn't have been good for his kid who now lives with us. Like,
yeah. Okay, I have a lighter
heavy topics.
I have a lighter topic now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Have you watched any X-Men 97?
I haven't. I need to, because I've seen that's the one where they've got Gambit in a crop top, right?
Yes.
Fucking love that. He just looks like a little bisexual hottie.
I gotta say, I won't spoil anything because I don't want to spoil it because it's great. But what I have to say is that I think this is the best thing they've ever produced for Disney Plus.
I love that. Okay, I need to watch it for sure.
For me, it's better than Mando. It's better than Mandalorian. It's better than WandaVision. It's better than everything else. But that might be because I'm such a huge X-Men fan.
It could be. I am too, though. So, like, I'm down. I'm ready for it. I'm excited. I want to watch it.
Let me tell you who you're gonna love in this. Who you're gonna love.
Yeah.
Rogue.
Always.
Rogue is one of the best characters in this show.
I love my Rogue.
I remember, like, I heard some people complain about, like, the voice actress, because she's older now, and so it sounds like Rogue is older, like she doesn't sound the same. And I'm just like, you know what though? It doesn't matter because it's still her.
Being a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, it's still her, and she sounds great.
Good.
I don't know how anybody who like grew up with that show, with that cartoon, and loved that cartoon in the old days, I don't know how you're gonna watch that and not be a fan of it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, thank you, Shugs.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah,
it was good to meet you.
Thank you. Yeah, he's a great Twitter friend of mine now. So me and Chuck's
awesome.
And also a content creator himself, actually. He does. Shugs, do you want to? If you're still here, do you want to like plug your YouTube channel, because you totally can.
Get that YouTube.
I'll put the link in there if you want.
I nicknamed him Nerd, and he calls you. That's so cute, Tabby. Did you have any games planned for this afternoon? Did you have any gaming nonsense, or were you just wanting to chat away?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to do like only cans? I kind of feel the need to do it. But then, okay, wait. I don't have a screen set up though. I did not do that. Where like I can have you in there and also like the game or something. Maybe I can set that up. Excuse me, guys. This is gonna like
only cans.
I kind of want to do only cans. I gotta figure out when
we gotta figure out when Serena's gonna do that. I love watching all my friends play only cans now. I get why Zombie pushed me to do it. It's so funny to watch your friends play fucking only cans. Shit is hilarious.
I'm gonna switch over to gaming screen, so that means Red's gonna disappear for a second, but then I'll bring her back. So hang on.
Bye-bye. John Cena.
1 second. Yeah, you're gonna be John Cena. You can't see me.
Can't see me.
Oh my god, I still have the Tekken 8 placeholder graphic there. That's funny. That is actually
Beautiful.
hilarious. What did I do? Display capture, right? Shit. I'm trying to figure this out now. No, I don't know if it was display capture or not. Capture method. I don't think it was that. Oh dear. Oh, and Arnar.
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 Window capture. That's what it was.
Window capture? Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, there you are. Oh, good thing I have it on streamer mode. Holy shit. Everybody's gonna get mad at me. Okay. Let's see here. There. We'll put you right here, Red. How's that look? Is that okay?
Sounds good to me.
There you are. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let me see if I can do only cans here.
Door by yawning.
Oh my god.
It's my life. I'm so sorry.
This is gonna be actually kind of funny. I hope.
Only cans is hilarious content.
Oh my god. I have not played it yet, so I'm so curious to see how this goes. Jesus.
Game on.
Okay, let me see. Do you hear that? Do you guys hear the sound effect from the game there?
Welcome to Only Cans.
I'm not going to be able to because I've got this on, but maybe. Let me see.
Oh yeah, because can anybody hear that? Chat, can you hear the game sound? I don't know if you can.
You hear it? Okay.
Okay, good. Let me go to game capture. Let's see if I can do this. There it is. Okay, how do we...
Instantly giggling. Does this make you... Does this game make you giggle and kick your feet, Lucifer? It's like... I'll just unmute your stream every time you're doing a can.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear it.
Experience cans. Okay.
Fucking, yeah.
Here.
You're clicking it.
Oh no. What do I think?
Send it.
Oh no.
It's can time.
In session to start the show.
Can I change the...
Do I need to change anything?
I got it.
Okay.
I have all the power.
All right, let me know when you're ready for me to begin session here.
You're good. I just had to change your game.
Oh, I got to change my game. That's right.
I got it. I got it. That's that mod power, baby.
Nice. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Oh my god, I don't know about this.
An ad break is starting in 60 minutes or 60 seconds unless you would like to snooze it.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll just snooze it.
I can snooze that for you. There you go. It'll be snoozed for 5 minutes.
Okay, for 5 minutes. All right. Let's go back. Begin session. Oh, there. Begin session. Oh god.
Oh, hello. Is this your first time?
What do I do?
You have to click when it goes, like it's going to hit the spot, and you have to hit that exact spot. It'll tell you what to click, right click or left click too.
Oh god. What the hell?
Oh, you're on controller, I think. So maybe, no, I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wait, damn it. This is harder than I... Not used to it, but okay.
Congratulations, you've unlocked your second can.
That was hilariously funny. I kept on just doing the same thing, that's why I didn't know. Okay, let me
Yeah,
try
you have
that
to
again.
left click or right click depending on what they tell you.
I see.
That's
Let
what
me try that
she's-
again. I'm gonna try this again.
Is this your first time?
This is my first time, yeah. That was my first time I popped my cherry. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so weird. Oh shit, I missed.
Carbonated.
Carbonated.
Foul. Absolutely foul. Like, it really just said the sound of a can orgasming, didn't it? Like, it really just said that.
Oh my god. Amazing. Returning to the company in 2012 after over a decade of seclusion and soul searching. John Shees III. Apparently it's called Shees instead of Shies.
Yeah,
Created his first new
she's.
beverage in honor of his late son, John Shees IV.
My God.
Shees Light was
Somebody
a beacon
like
of
the
hope
fourth, the third.
and a return to form for the declining company that had just been returned to the Shees family dynasty. It was released at the same time as Shees Gamer Energy. Spending time with Shees Light is truly heavenly. They are a listener and a giver. If you want to feel like you are in the Mile High Club, then you must check them out. You know what they say. Shees Light gives you flying appendages.
Good fucking Christ.
Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm sorry if I don't do
I'm
well.
all
I do
shaken
not
up.
understand this. But it's great, and I'm loving it.
I love the halo. Why is this giving angel dust vibes? Like, oh, harder, daddy.
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Oh, I missed it. It was like, oh.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh my.
They laugh at me.
Congrats on finishing your
Fucking
first
giggles,
can.
not the giggles.
I need to do that one again, though. That was...
You are starting an ad break. I don't know if you want to snooze it again or keep it going.
I'm all shaken up.
That's okay. We'll just keep it going.
We'll let her happen.
Yeah. Oh, is this supposed to be like you're taking pictures of them?
No, you're supposed to be hitting their button.
Oh.
You know? Like you're supposed to be pleasing them.
Oh.
You're clicking at a certain spot to, you know, you're hitting the spot, you know?
In the spot. In
Yep.
the G spot.
Yep. Fucking only cans.
It gets rough. It gets so fast.
It does. It goes a little speedy sometimes. For extra pleasure. That's what she said.
My whole, like, okay, I'm so tired right now and I'm playing this with, like, but that's okay. I'm gonna try it again. That was fun. This is so fun.
You still unlocked it. The whole point really is just to laugh.
I know.
Like, you unlock the
I know,
next
yeah,
one,
it's
you're
hilarious. It is hilariously funny.
fine. I didn't even pay attention to my score, honestly. They hit the spot for you if you can hit the spot for that. You can, if you can, hit the spot for this.
Mm-hmm. Shit. Damn it.
You're so funny. Someone watching this game somewhere new kink unlocked. No, for real though. Like, why am I into cans all of a sudden? I don't understand.
Now? Yeah,
I don't understand.
I don't understand what's up with cans. Okay. She's Cherry Pop was invented in 1999 to give cheese the public rebranding they needed to push past the tropical storm scandal in 1998.
Oh my god.
It was accompanied by a new sexy millennium ad campaign, which boosted the company's stock values by more than 200%. So many years later, cheese Cherry Pop is still the preferred flavor among college students. Okay, I'm gonna do.
I love Cherry Pop. I love me some Cherry Pop.
Slight ASMR voice with this one now. She's Cherry Pop is sweet, with a flirtatious and rebellious streak you just can't ignore. She's quite the adventurer, and never stays in if she can help it. Her hobbies include knowing every bouncer in town, inventing her own cocktails, cliff diving, and working to end housing inequality. Ooh, sexy. You'll never be bored with Cheese Cherry Pop, if you can keep up.
Fucking gold.
Honestly, I just want to do like an ASMR stream one day.
Do it.
And just read like goofy shit like this.
Yep. I think that's part of the fun of this game, to be honest.
Come on now.
Ooh. Like her voice. Is it wrong that I like a Can's voice?
No.
Like, it takes a little bit of intensity, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's been making some sounds, let me tell you.
The giggle. The giggle on that was...
I am weak to a giggle.
Fantastic.
I am weak to a giggle. Cherry Pop be doing something.
Oh, by the way, this is another reason why Red and I always connected to is the fact that we both love like the same type of shit, like the giggle thing and the voice thing.
The garter, so
like,
you know she's
so
naughty. Yeah, she's a naughty little can.
Amazing. She's Strawberry Kiwi was John Shees II's final flavor before tragically passing away after attempting the Flying Constantine in 1975. This meant the Shees torch was handed off to John Shees III, ushering the most turbulent time so far in Shees' long history. Okay. Shees Strawberry Kiwi is a free spirit. They are a flower child who believes in the healing energy of nature and love. If you choose She's Strawberry Kiwi, you'll become more connected to the soda you truly are in your soul. A soul soda.
In your soul. A soul soda.
That's what you'll become.
Cool, Allie.
This is it. I always wanted to become a soul surfer or soul soda. Soul anything, really. A soul brother.
Yeah.
I'll take that too. All right, here we go.
Hello. Welcome.
Oh my god. Am I seeing what I'm seeing when I see what I'm thinking?
You are, in fact.
Amazing. Oh my god, her voice though. Why am I calling it a her? She's a can.
Yes. Oh.
The cans are genderless.
This is true.
But they do have, like, some feminine or masculine energy to them, you know?
Whoa! Okay, that was a fun one. So far, that's my favorite.
I feel like in this game they put a lot of, like, mostly the girl ones are good, and then the male ones are very cringy until you get, like, one at the end that's, like...
Yeah. In 1986, when the stock of Shees was at their peak, John Shees III threw an extremely exclusive soiree, you say, to celebrate his son's sweeter 21. The decadent evening of fizzy pleasures was crowned with Shees Lemon Party. Only 1,200 cans were produced for the occasion, and now this pungent carbonated delight can only be acquired by someone in possession of one of the 347 Shees rings that were handed out alongside the invitations to the elite, securing John Shees III the favor of those who would become some of the most active investors for the company. Shees Lemon Party doesn't mingle with just anyone. Don't dare waste their time if you're not up to their high standards. They're sophisticated and hard to dazzle, but if you prove to be at their level, they may let you in on a facet of themselves only a select few have been able to taste. Taste me, daddy. I mean, what? Alright, let's see.
I might taste a little bitter, but I go down smooth.
Why does this one remind me of Aaron?
Oh.
Yep.
Mm. 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 Os. Mm. Os. Mm. S. Mm. Os. Mm. Mm. Os.
Posh gargling sounds.
Oh, my father. Fangirls. Are you fangirling over the can?
I thought I did a little better than a D on that one. Come on.
I didn't even look at my scores, man. I know I got some
I
D's.
was a little better than that. Okay, but that's okay.
I ain't even.
In 2013, after several years of discussion, John Shees III and Ichiro Yori of CyberLife Industries. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Founded the Shees Research and Development Facility on a small island off the coast of Hokkaido. In honor of this big step forward in soda-based research, Shees released Shees Juicy Melon across Japan that year. Okay. Shees Juicy Melon is bright, bubbly, and adorable. They always brighten up a room with their audacious and colorful sense of style. If you want a tour of Japan that takes you off the beaten path, then you want to try Shees Juicy Melon. Ooh. You know what always makes me laugh, by the way? That scene in the Wolverine movie, the one where he goes to Japan and everything, and the dude just says, one of the bad guys, you know, he goes like, "Our island is long and thin," and I keep going like, "Are you talking about your penis, sir? Is that what we're talking about?"
It's a little bit of a innuendo here.
Are we talking
Japanese
about
explore me.
talking about the pee-pee? Oh, by the way, in case y'all didn't know, I do have pee-pee command.
Oh, PP command.
I got a 10-inch peeper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, we're almost twins. How about that?
Almost twins.
Almost twins.
Oh, that emote's so cute.
That
What?
is such a cute
Is that her
emote.
new emote? Is that the new one that she did for like chat pics and emote
Look
thing
at,
for
oh
stream?
my god, Allie. There you go, Rin. That's a good one. Yeah, well, yeah, you know. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Oh, what the fuck? I need a
Okay.
refund. This thing's too big.
You can re-roll. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Oh my god, cute anime girl noises. Is that what this is? Yep, it totally is. She said nani.
This one's too much.
That is a lot. That is a lot.
Oh, that one does something, and I don't know,
That is a
how to feel
lot.
about that.
Honestly.
That's the one that's paired up with the other one, right? No?
The
Is that
juicy
not?
melon one?
Yeah, isn't that the one that's paired up with
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
yeah, blueberry tart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're girlfriends. Don't worry about it.
I'm doing so bad.
Which is
at
funny
this
because
right
I
now.
totally
That's
relate to blueberry tart is me.
funny.
It is.
Elderflower. During his decade-long voyage of mourning, self-reflection, and discovery, John Shees III spent a year in Romania researching local customs and legends. His journey left him with fond memories of his time with the locals, and so he launched a range of products for a Romanian audience in 2016, starting with Shees Elderflower. Shees Elderflower is a classy brand. Ooh. They are a little petulant and enjoy the finest things in life, and aren't afraid to take what they want. I wish I was that way. She's Elderflower loves to be outside, surrounded by nature. They feel most at home amongst the flowers. I want to be amongst Allie's flowers. All right.
Într-un câmp plin de flori, tu ești trandafir
Yo.
perfect.
Okay, I'm into it. Why am I into this? What is happening? What's happening right now?
Mai tare. Mai tare. Mai tare. Mai tare.
Lewd Romanian sounds of pleasure. What is that? Okay. Alright. How many more? How many more do you guys think? How many more should we do, Red?
I think you should definitely make it to blueberry.
Make it to blueberry? Okay, we'll do it. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Tropical Storm. She's Tropical Storm was formulated in 1992, originally as a limited edition flavor for She's sponsorship of the 1992 ball games. The flavor was so popular that it became a mainstay in She's lineup. It was briefly pulled from production after the scandal in 1998, but returned for good in 2002. She's Tropical Storm is a tease who likes to play hard to get. If you can catch their eye, though, there's no getting rid of their bubbly personality. They've got an alternative style, and that comes into play with everything that they do. You can find them lounging at the beach, playing volleyball, or roller skating on the boardwalk. Good times are guaranteed with She's Tropical Storm.
Of
Ooh.
course.
And they enjoy being tickled. Or no, they don't like being tickled. But they
They
like
don't
pop
like
punk music.
They do like pop punk
So there you go.
music.
Well done. Well done, everybody.
Spray me, Daddy.
Yo! I'll do that. Why am I into this? What's happening? What is this?
These spicy cans, man.
Should have called this spicy cans.
Right?
Oh my god, it's literally sweating. I almost felt like the voice sort of changed halfway through that.
It did a bit. It got a little deeper.
Yeah,
Hi,
it did,
Petal.
right?
An industrial. Ghosty has an industrial. For reals.
Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back in a second.
Got a little industrial. I am so envious of it, honestly, because like those fuckers have got to be. He healed it pretty easily, and I'm like, I could never. You know what I mean? Like, it would not be that easy for me. It would be Shrug Street.
Oh my god. Red, I got your stream elements alert thing is on there. Pretty funny. Hey Petal, how you doing? This is
you,
fun. I'm
Petal.
actually having some fun here. Okay, She's
Plays
Gamer
Roscoe.
Energy was part of a dual release with She's Light when John She's III returned to his company in 2012. John She's III had big dreams for the next 10 years and needed a new product to send stock prices skyrocketing. She's Gamer Energy revitalized She's and reshaped the company into what we know today. Okay. She's Gamer Energy is a fast-paced soda. It will be quick to call you a casual if you don't keep up. They're certainly not for scrubs and will keep you guessing with every snap. With She's Gamer Energy, every O will be a GG. Wow. Wow. Wow, that was something.
Oh, welcome, gamer.
They hate controller drift.
Oh my god, I hate controller drift too. Hi, Willow. Willow's here. My little dog.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Score. Headshot.
Headshot.
Oh. Eh? Nice. Headshot. Score. Headshot. Oh. Noob.
Noob.
Nice.
Okay, Willow.
GG.
Level
Not the cheap
69
cheese.
soda can.
Oh my
Funny.
god.
It's hilarious. Oh wow, that was like the worst that I've ever done. Okay, that's fine. French vanilla. She's French vanilla was John She's III's second foray into formulating going with a decidedly less risky profile than She's blueberry tart. She's French vanilla was inspired by the business travels John She's III made as a young man and remains most popular in European hotels. Ooh la la, She's French vanilla is here to serve you. They may not be the brightest, but they're bubbly, sweet, fun, and know how to show you a good time. If you're looking to clean up your act, She's French vanilla is the way to go. Oh, oui, oui.
Oh fuck.
It loves butterflies as well.
Salut, mon cher.
Say that again. Oh my god, my mouse is breaking.
Hmm.
It's okay, baby.
Oh.
My mouse is like dying right now.
Ah.
Stupid wireless mice.
Oh. Oh. Ah. 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 Oh. Ah.
Delicious, man.
Oh.
Ah, the French vanilla. Yes. It's very good.
It's something. It's
Canada
certainly something.
Shy. Oh my god, that's funny.
Yep.
Canada.
It's zombie. This is zombie.
She's Canada Shy was the second carbonated drink formulated by the Russian cheese-inspired company She's PJSC. After the local success of Cold Beet Stew, She's aimed for the global market with a more international flavor. She's Canada Shy was mildly popular amid niche soft drink fans, enough to give She's the boost they needed to officially acquire She's in 2001. Okay, so She's Canada Shy. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta do the voice. She's Canada Shy can be a little dry at first, but if you give them a chance, they can be the sweetest. Not literally, though. Definitely an acquired taste, and not for everyone. Those who develop the palate for She's Canada Shy will stay hooked, one might say, enamored, forever. Forever you will be enamored.
Really? Me? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Mm. Mm. Oh.
This is so hilariously funny.
Oh my. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh.
No.
Mm. Oh my. Oh. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. What?
Yep. It apologizes.
It apologizes.
It apologizes.
That's so funny. Liquorlicious? Okay. She's Liquorlicious was a special flavor developed in 2012 as John She's III's preparation for the final party before Doomsday. Doomsday didn't happen, but She's Liquorlicious became the most requested cheese flavor in clubs across the world. She's Liquorlicious is a partier through and through. They literally cannot stop partying, or they'll cease to exist. They know no pain, or sleep or fear, making them the ideal partner for any Friday nights.
Oh my god.
Dislike self-preservation instincts.
Slightly relatable.
Hey there.
Oh, hello. Hello there, you sexy mans, you.
Oh.
Yeah, the dude voices are a little bit...
They're a little cringier.
They're
a little cringier. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like all they do is... The sounds of pure party energy, what the hell? Okay. Alright, this is the final one.
Oh
Final
shit.
Blueberry Tart, here we go. She's Blueberry Tart was John She's III's very first formula in 1975, kicking off a 45-year-long career in making soda. She's Blueberry Tart was a risk, but paid off in spades and created the monetary foundation for She's. His father wouldn't have approved of this flavor. But as John She's III always said, dead men make no flavors. Okay, here we go. She's Blueberry Tart is the brooding and mysterious type. They don't subscribe to cultural norms and have their own dark flair with everything they do. If you can get past their moody exterior, She's Blueberry Tart will treat you right. Oh yeah, it will. Likes alt rock black cats, and she's juicy melon. There you go.
Yep, they got a little thing going on.
Okay, all right, let's do this.
Hey.
Well, hey. Well, hello. Oh my god. Okay, I like her.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna explode.
Whoa! Okay. Yeah, I can see why. That one's my favorite. That one's definitely my favorite.
She a baddie.
It is a baddie. I love the gothic moan thing, too. That's funny as fuck. Alright. Wow. Okay. That was definitely a thing. Only cans, huh?
It's pretty fucking great, honestly.
That is honestly one of the greatest things that I've ever participated in and with, and thank you very much for that.
Thanks, Zombie, for recommending it to us.
Oh my god, that's so freaking funny. Okay, where's my interview screen? Here we are. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I can see why you relate to that one, Red. I can totally see it because it's got
She's
the goth
spicy.
thing and she's
It's so
spicy.
cute too because they have the little like bracelet thing on
they
both
do.
of them, the melon one, and like each of them has half of a heart. And I was like, that is
That's
the cutest thing ever.
right.
When
That
you
is
get
so
to the
cute.
second page too,
Uh-huh.
they have like them together.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh my god.
It literally just
I gotta
sounds
play
like
more of that on
cans.
stream too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna practice a little bit because I want to get my score up. But anyway, oh man, that was fun. That was fun. That was a good one. I like Only Cans a lot.
It's so funny.
Everybody's saying like the final can is like really
I didn't think it was that bad.
okay. Okay.
Listen, it's
I don't think it's that
gross looking. It looks like a sack. You know what I mean? It's not appealing. It's just very fleshy and hairy. And the noises and what it's saying is definitely creepy, but I would not say it's not playable on stream. You will find it funny like I did, I think.
will find it absolutely hilarious, I'm sure.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny. I didn't think it was as bad as it was made out to be.
Well, you know something? This was a great way to spend my birthday, and
Oh,
super
yay.
fun.
Happy birthday.
I'm so glad we finally launched this, Red. We finally
Me
launched
too.
it. Okay, so I will definitely discuss with you for another time to bring it back on, maybe in a couple of months or something, you know, because yeah, when you have time, when you can make the time of the day.
I can make time.
But yeah, of course I know. But you know, right now, let's just say, where can everybody find you? I'm sure everybody in the chat knows already, but where can everybody find you?
You can find me on pretty much any social media platform, the TikTok, the Instagram, the Twitter, but the big one is here on Twitch as well.
All right. And that is SomeBishNamedRed, as you can see in the graphic there. And I think it's just BishNamedRed on Twitter, though.
I think so, yeah, because Twitter doesn't like the long name. It's like that's too long. That's they don't like it long on Twitter. You know what I mean?
No, they don't. They don't like it long. They only like it short.
Sally.
Must be a thing with Elon there. Anyway. All right. So you guys, you can find me at oh my god, I have to think this through because I haven't said it in so long. Neoplasmic24 on Twitter, Neoplasmic81 on Threads and Instagram. You can also find all my old articles and stuff on renegadepopculture.com. I'm going to record something with them tonight and hopefully get back into it with some of their stuff as well. Thank you guys for all the bits. Thank you for the subs. Rin, thank you for the game on Steam. I just want to say thank you guys for making my day so wonderful and such a great birthday. And thank you, Tabby, and thank you, Petal. Thank you, Lucy, and thank you, Red, for coming on and for helping me launch this thing, because I wouldn't have done it with anybody else besides you.
Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate you. Okay, guys, we're gonna go to the end screen, and I will see you later.
Are you gonna raid?
Bye, everybody. Bye. Okay. All right, so now it's just you and me talking. They can't hear us. Yep. Stream Indy. I'm gonna end it in a second. I forgot to raid anybody, but that's okay. Is there anybody on? Zombie's on? Okay, yeah, we'll raid Zombie. Oh, really? Oh, that's fine. It's okay, it don't matter. Okay. Yeah, we'll raid Zombie then.